Yo, yo, yo! What's going on, guys? Let's see if we can get this thing started off. Um, so basically, we are at 2 wins right now in our grand arena, which is really nice, really nice. Let's take a look at our opponent for this matchup. So we're going up against Sling. Let's see. So he has Kenobi and Executor at least. So he has the exact same GLs that we have. Jedi Master Luke, Kenobi, Lord Vader, Sith Eternal, and then SLKR. He has, I think, 500k more GP than me. Let's see what else he's got. He's got some nice things. Nothing too fancy. It's looking like our roster. Basically, he has a Star Killer as well. Let's look at his ships real quick. Let's see. He has a Profanity, Force of Profanity, 7-star Executor as well, and all the other capital ships except for Radis, I think. Yes, it looks like it. Let's head on over to look at his. Take a look at his defense. So he has at least Kenobi and Lord Vader on defense that we can see from at start. He has a weird Count Dooku, Obi-Wan, and Starkiller. That's a weird team. He has a Malgus team, Revan, and Ambassador Shan. Let's take a look at his Datacron for this. Max health, max protection, some defense, some protection health. Maybe we need to. We're gonna try our gas up against this, see how it does. This is the team that I'm most afraid of at the moment. I'm not quite sure what I want to use up against it. Maybe I'll throw on a Galactic Legend, but we'll see. We're gonna do a Lord Vader with Maul down here, and then we're gonna need to get something good for this team over there. Let's take a look at his upper territory. Let's see how that looks like. So it's a Lord Vader here, as I said. Some protection, some health, and max protection. So we're probably gonna throw our SLKR at that. And then nothing special here. Let's just see. He hasn't done any attacking yet. It doesn't look like it, no. But I think I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes before we start attacking. I'm not quite sure what I want to use up against this. Lord Vader with Maul down here. 501st up here. Maybe Sith Eternal up against this. Good morning, Boyd. How are you doing? Yes, for me it's the afternoon. Soon it's the evening here. I hope everything is good with you. Nice of you to step by and join the stream. What do I want to use up against Bradus? Last time we needed it, we used gas for him. Otherwise, boy, how are you doing? Everything good, I hope? You know what? Let's just start off the stream with doing a gas up against this. Happy to hear that, Boyd. Now we need to get going. We still have a lot of time on us, but I just want to get at least this team out. I think we're gonna use this one. Or maybe I should use this. Basic ability against speed up for 2 turns. I think this can be good for us. Yeah, let's just get straight into battle. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we don't have to waste too many teams on this right here. Let's just take some defense, maximum protection. Okay. Let's just start off with this. I'm doing good, Boyd. I'm really good. Doing another stream, so I'm happy. This is what I enjoy doing, so let's just do this. He almost took out all of the protection on us, and Gas is taking his first snap. Let's see. If Gas can get up before they trigger the sacrifice on 5s. Let's just do this for now. Unfortunately, they already triggered it. It's not looking too good for us, but we'll see. As soon as the taunt drops, we need to go work on Basta straight away. I want to get her out. She's going to be the most annoying one. Let's see if we can get some turn meter. So Gas is taking a nap once again. Maybe we should put on a... Okay, so let's just get her out. Let's just do this. Get some more turns in. Survive, please. Thank you. Very nice. So we're looking good. Get him out. Nice. Gas is still super amazing. I love this team. Gas is probably the closest thing to a Galactic Legend that we have, together with Malgus, probably. Let's keep doing some basics. Do that. And we're going down for another nap. Yo, Astro. Everything is good, man. How is it with you? Nice of you to stop by today as well. How has your Grand Arena gone today, if you have played it? Let's keep doing this and get him out. Nice, thank you. Good first win for today's stream. Very good. Very, very good. Let's just take down his... No, we're just gonna wait a little bit more for his Kenobi. Let's see, does he have a special datacron on this? Armor penetration and crit damage. So if we could use Sith Eternal here, and then maybe use something else up here against... Maybe two-shot this, I don't know. Because I don't think we're gonna get through this team without the Galactic Legend, because I don't think I have anything that could kill off his Savage without taking too long. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna throw on my Sith Eternal, I think. Should be able to get this through. Let's just do this better for now. Or do you guys have any other suggestions what we can use up against the Savage Omicron? Your GAC matches have been horrible. 5 GLs compared to you 2. And you can get past his Jabba. Nice. 5 battles with your Lord Vader. That's really impressive, Astro. Really, really impressive. Unfortunately, you are too good at the game and you go up against opponents with too much GP for you at the moment. Yo, Klogat, my man, how are you doing? And welcome to the stream. Hope everything is well with you. Let's see, we're gonna do a Sith Eternal up against the Savage Omicron right here. I don't think I have anything else for it. Let's just do this and just get this battle done. I think Savage is the most annoying Omicron out there. Happy to hear that, Klogat. Let's just put it in order. Okay, boys, so you have been good. Grand Arena has been good. Okay, so you lost 2 and 1. No, you won 2 and lost 1. So that's really good, actually. That's really good. I'm currently at 2 out of 2 wins. So let's hope that we can keep the great momentum that we have and win this one as well. I think we should be able to do so if we just play our cards right. But I think I have to at least try and one-shot everything because yeah, some good teams on defense. So we'll see. Now we're gonna get them 2 out, and now it's just Darth Talon left. So we're probably gonna lose some. We lost some nice banners, but we needed to get through this battle without wasting too many teams. Let's see, I think we're gonna do Lord Vader up here. I'm gonna save him for a little bit longer. Let's see, do you think my CLS could handle this team with CLS, 3PO and 3PO and Chewie? I think they should be able to handle this team, even though they have 3 Omicrons on Starkiller. I think they should be able to handle it. Yo, Dank, my man, how are you doing, bro? Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you have had a good day. Okay, you're still in the early ranks of Carbonite 2. Yeah, but it's still good, Boyd. Just keep getting those wins, and then you're gonna rank up quickly. You know what? Just let's try the CLS team. I think we should be able to get through this. Where do we have Rebels? You, and you. Let's see. Let's throw on this one. Let's go for Dooku first, and then try and get Starkiller out. We're probably gonna have to 2-shot this, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Hello, Schromer. We're currently in Kyber 3. Trying to rank up to Kyber 2 soon, hopefully. We'll see. I've actually never seen this lineup before. Actually, with Starkiller, I've only seen him together with Emperor Palpatine and Mara Jade. Let's see. We should be able to, if we can get one more attack in, the Starkiller's out. Nice. So I would say this is a waste to throw Starkiller on this team, unless they have saved Palpatine and Mara Jade for offense. I don't know what he has done, or if it's put it in the back, but this was really easy to get through with my CLS. Did I answer you, Schromer? We are in Kyber 3. I think I answered it. Yes, we're in Kyber 3 at the moment, trying to rank up to Kyber 2, hopefully. Yeah, that was really easy, Astro. Really, I don't understand why he doesn't put the team together with Emperor Palpatine or Mara Jade. Let's see. Do we want to do the Lord Vader battle now, or do we want to take out his Raddus team first? You guys can decide what you want to see. I think my Lord Vader is going to be able to take this Kenobi team out pretty easily. But you never know with Kenobi. It depends on who Cat insta-kills, but we'll see. What do you want to do first? The Raddus or the Kenobi? I'm up for either of those two. Let's just take one more look here. So okay, so Lord Vader is what we're going to be doing. I just wanted to take one more look up here what they had, but we're looking good. Okay, let's just do Lord Vader right now. It's Lord Vader time, guys. Time to bust this Kenobi's butt. Okay, Schromer, you move from Kyber 3 to Kyber 2 all the time. Yeah, I'm the same. Unfortunately, I'm too much up and down between Kyber 3 and Kyber 4. So hopefully we can match up sometime. That would be really nice. And Dank, how's the JC season going for everyone? Well, that's a good question, Dank. How is it going for all of you guys in the chat at the moment? For me, it's been going great so far. 2 wins out of 2. Okay, so let's see. They're gonna do their thing. Let's do an unchecked emotions for now. Increase her cooldowns and start working on his OG Kenobi. Do a mass form. Just gonna clean that off. Let's just get some alt charts in. Do that. Keep working on him. Do that. So she should have an insta-kill in 2 rounds, I think. If I'm not counting it. Okay, she definitely didn't have it in 2 rounds. Let's just do all of them and do this. Let's see, we're gonna go into ultimate now. I I think we could get him out with Dark Harbinger almost, so we have to go through one more of his Kenobis, which is unfortunate. You got demoted from Kai before, that's unfortunate, Astro, but you're gonna get up soon again, I promise you. Let's see, damage immunity, annoying stuff. Let's just do this for now, no need to heal up, we don't need that. 4 stacks. Okay, so we're back. Let's just do this and do that. You unlocked Maul, Dank. I think you should keep him at R rate for the time being. I think that's the best use for him. Let's see if we can get our Maul to do something before he dies. Let's just do an unshackled emotions, get some dazes and some inability blocks, and then get this guy out. Almost. And there we go, and now this battle is won. Let's see, so I think we could maybe get some banners back. Unfortunately not, Lord Vader had other plans. He wanted to kill off Kenobi as fast as possible. Still 53 banners, it's alright, not the best, but it's good banners up against the JMK team with Cat and some good Datacrons. Okay. Now we have the Radus team. I think we need to one-shot it if we're gonna be able to have a chance at cleaning everything that he has for us. So guys, what do you think could win up against the Radus team that's not overkill? I don't want to use too many good teams up against Radus because it's such an annoying team. Yeah. The Lord Vader basic hits like sometimes over 450k for me when I do it, when I have it in 5v5, so the basic sometimes is crazy. You ever plan to do roster reviews? Yes, Romer, I'm actually thinking I'm gonna do some roster my English is too bad sometimes, guys, I have to apologize. I'm planning on doing some roster reviews after the Grand Arena today, so stick around for the Grand Arena, and then we'll do some roster reviews after that for the guys that are still here and want to watch that. So yeah, stick around for the Grand Arena if you have the time, of course. Otherwise, you can join in another time and we'll do some more roster reviews then. But back onto the Grand Arena, let's see what I want to use. I really don't want to waste too many good teams on this. Anyone has any good suggestions? What could beat this Admiral Radus team? I maybe had to go watch the swgh.com. Yeah, Dank. It's such an annoying team to face, actually. I really do hate it. Even my gas struggles with this. Happy to hear that, Dank. Very happy to hear that. We're gonna be doing a couple of hours a day. Hopefully we can see the Grand Arena results. Bounty Hunter should clean them. If you have them, I have them, but I have them on defense. The only bounty hunters that I have is these ones right here, and I don't think this. I think we're gonna be needing Bosk and probably Mando and everyone for this, but we don't have it. My English is better. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. You have never fought one, Boyd. Well, you shouldn't be longing to fight one either, because these teams can be a real pain in the ass. Excuse the language. Let's see. I'm currently on my phone right now trying to get some JC counters up for Admiral Radus. I think if I need to switch windows here on the computer, the whole stream is going to lag too much, and I don't want to put you guys through that. So we'll see. So it looks like Treya could win this. Gas wins this. If Radus is faster than Bosk, don't try it. Okay. But we still have Bosk on defense, so we can't try it either way. Jedi Knight Revan clean probably. Okay, so we have an with Jedi Knight Revan we have a 93% win rate, but there is no K20 on that team. Let's just see if we can get everything going. Admirals and K20. JKR should do it. Yo, thanks for Google Pictures. What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. I hope everything is good with you. Okay, so everyone, a lot of people saying Jedi Knight Revan should be able to get through this. You're at 300 plus speed. That's incredible. Okay, so JKR should be able to get through this. Oh, it's JKR, Basla, and Yoda that I see that could be able to get through this. Okay, so I'm thinking if we go Jedi Knight Revan, then we should get who are we trying to get out first? Admiral Raddus or K20? So everyone is saying Jedi Knight Revan. I'm thinking we should. I'm not too sure who we want to take out first. Is it Raddus we want to take out first, guys? Raddus, then K20, and then at last Jyn Erso. To be honest, I just use my JKR for the Qui-Gon Omicron. Raddus 100%. Raddus 100% first. Okay, I'm trusting you, Dank. Let's see. Raddus first, so he doesn't get his ult. Okay, that's what I thought as well. So, Jedi Knight Revan, Yoda, and they had Bastila as well. I think we should go with that too. Just hard target Raddus. Okay, let's just get straight into it, guys. If we lose, it's probably because I'm too bad at the game. Let's mark him down straight away. Do this, get some dodges out. Can we get a stun? Nope. Keep working on him. Let's just throw on our turn to him. Do one of these again. Basic. Let's see. Hope we don't get too many exposes on us. Get on over to Yoda. Keep working on that ugly dude over there. Give it to Yoda. Do this and give it on over to him. Oh my days. Get some nice buffy spells. Nice, we got some stuns. Keep working on the fat guy. Let's just clean that off of him for now. Do this. He's getting closer to his ult. Can we get a build block? Unfortunately not. Okay, so we should be able to get him down in a second. He's a thick boy. It's a really fast team. Nice buff dispel. Oh, can we get a stun probably? Mark him down one more time. He's super close to his ultimate. Get him out. Ah! Oh my days, and there we just lost. Put it on airplane mode. We'll see if we can get something done. This is not looking good for us. This is not looking good at all. Let's just get out of here. Okay. So that team was super freaking durable. For some reason he wasn't that fast either. 244 speed. I don't even understand how this team... yeah, it's even. Jane could have revived him. I don't understand. He wasn't even... how could he be so thick? Yeah, it's a lot of health protection on him. But still, that isn't so... too much. I think we should be able to get through that. But anyway, let's keep moving. Let's just throw my... I think Galactic Republic on this team. Yeah, I could use Thrawn to fracture him, but what team should I use? If I have to put Thrawn in, but then I have to use 2 other characters. Padme together with Thrawn. I don't know about that, to be honest. It maybe it could work, but then we're gonna use two good teams to get through this. This is really annoying. Maybe Galactic Republic. Okay. I've already used my CLS against the Starkiller. Padme, you and you. At the beginning of the turn, Lysa allows 24% dispel all debuffs. And what do you guys think? Do you think this Galactic Republic thing could get through this? Personally, I think maybe they can. If we just kill off Radus, then I could just sit there and wait for the remaining of the battle just to see if we can, so we don't have to, I don't know, dash Hana Shui maybe. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. That's actually a pretty good idea. You wouldn't use dash. Because this basically takes away 2 teams for us. Dash with some trash Vandershoe, maybe we can cheese something, and then we have to have nothing for our Mando. You know what? Or maybe if our Qui-Gon Jinn could somehow win this. If we can get healing immunity with Jedi Knight Anakin and decreases max health with Mace, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Jinn can revive Radus and Jinn can't be stunned. Yeah, I know that, tank. But thanks again for the reminder though. Let's just do that. Do that. Can we get a healing immunity? Buff spell. Let's just do that. Of course, he has darts on him. Okay, let's see if we can get at least someone out. Of course, we're gonna be super close. Let's get him out. Okay. So, guys, do we want to go bold and try and take them out? I'm so scared that Jinn is going to revive. Okay, so if we can get him out now, that would be awesome. Let's just go for it. Nice. Thank you. Woof. Okay. Nice. We only wasted 2 teams. So that's good. Jinn. Thank you and goodbye. Let's see what they have down here. So, oh my god. They have went super heavy on defense. Okay, we're not gonna get through this back wall, so we're just gonna leave it at here. We're gonna go straight to his top, and then we're gonna try and take out his fleets if we're gonna be able to. So we're gonna use our SKR up here. Then we have to use something good for this. It's not looking too hot, guys, I'm gonna be honest. We'll see. He went super heavy on defense, and thank you, thanks for the good pictures. I appreciate it. He's went super heavy on defense, and we'll see if he can get through my offense. Let's just go straight into an SLKR battle. Throw in my Watts, and we're gonna give you Hawks as well. Do we have some Datacron for you? Critical damage, health steal. Let's give that. You have some crit damage, some health. Let's just get straight into it. If we just can get our SLQR to ramp up, it shouldn't be a problem. Do that. Stun him. So it's a max health and max protection. Of course it is. Do that. Try and work on that ult. Give it on over to him. Poke him in the face. Nice. And they're going straight for a what? Let's just do that for now. Let's clean that off you. Of course we have to stay behind him. I think this is going to be a close call, guys, unfortunately. I think we're gonna need a full 5 minutes to get through this team. Do that. And going straight for our what? Let's keep working on him. And there we're gonna lose our what? Let's stun him. It's a super thick team, but we'll do our best. Let's have the ult ready if we need it. Poke him. Do that. So let's just get into the first ultimate. It's nice that Lord Vader is being an idiot on defense. Let's just keep siphoning away, trying to get some more ult back, and he's gonna go into his first ultimate. Unfortunately we couldn't get Piet out, but we're gonna ramp up and let's just stun him for now and then keep working. Ability block, just keep... Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, thank you for not using a basic. Keep doing that. Thank you again for not using the basic. Okay, good. Thank you, Piet, for being an idiot and saving my ass. If he would just would have used the basic on me, I would have died a long time ago. Okay, so now we're at ultimate. I don't know, maybe I want to use it. Just believing he can survive a little bit longer. Poke him. Basic. His Lord Vader is ramping up too fast for my liking. Let's see. He's out. Now just try work him down. Okay, getting to ultimate. I'm too afraid now. This is a game changing, but if we lose this battle, the Grand Arena is over, so we need to be really cautious. Keep poking him, just keep poking him, get some more siphon. We have 1 minute on the clock. Do some basics. Keep doing basics. One more basic. Poke him. He's gonna go into ultimate again. Just a basic. Keep doing basic. This Datacron man. Keep doing basics. Siphon away. Not jet tank. I'm thinking my SLKR will be too dumb. I just want to keep doing the basics right now. If he doesn't heal up now, of course. Get him out! Thank you! Oh my days, almost 5 minutes. Whew, nice job, SLKR. Man, these Lord Vaders. Ah, he's even good on defense, man. Jesus Christ. Okay. We got that done. Nice. Now we just have to worry about the rest of these guys. Thank you, Dank. And let's just keep moving on. Let's see, what do they have? They have basic ability, speed up, armor penetration. Of course they have this. Thank you, things with Google Pictures. Love it. Let's see. Maybe our separatists can handle this. Or separatists can handle this, maybe. Okay, we still have Wampa. Where can we put Wampa, guys? Where do we think he can make something work? Maybe here? I think this would be a nice place to put Wampa in. Not up against Qui-Gon Jinn, I don't want to do that. Not up against Padme either. Let's just put Wampa up here. Give him some nice health steal and health. If we have that, critical damage, health steal, health, protection and health steal, health and protection. I'm just super glad that our opponent's Piet was so dumb. If he wouldn't just use the basic, he would just have killed them. Killed my SLKR a long time ago. Maul, no, I think my Wampa is gonna die straight away up against Maul. Well, Astro, I think we have to. I think we're gonna try it out. I don't know if I want to try it out actually. That's a good point. The bonus protection is gonna be really annoying on this team. I think, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. No one is going to be remembering a coward. So let's throw on Wampa up against this Newt team and try to get him out. Get some bonus protection. Just gonna keep ramping up. Work on him. Ramp up. Well, the bonus protection wasn't any problem. That was the least of our problems. Let's just do a basic, get him out. It seems like this was pretty easy. Very, very easy. Do this. Geos to Padme. No, my Geos are too low geared to take on that. I relegate Padme. Well, this went better than I expected actually, Astro, so we have to thank Wampa for being a beast. Let's see, last Grand Arena I was able to use a Thrawn team with some shitty leftovers to get this done. I don't know if that's gonna be the case for this battle. I think I want to use my Separatist up here. Let's just use the Separatist up here. I think we're gonna be able to get through this. You, and let's save you. Yes, it's a Wampa victory. Wampa is amazing. Critical damage, health steal, let's give them that. Get straight into it and just try and take out Qui-Gon Jinn straight away. Wow, super fast. Maybe I should have just stun him. Nice. Give him some health back. Can we take My days. Let's just get him out. It doesn't matter. Heal you up. I just want you to survive the big hit from Anakin. Let's see. We're gonna jump. Let's just do that. Get him out. Okay. Okay. Do that. So now it's just alone Anakin, and that we can handle with some leftover stuff. No problemo. Or maybe V1 can handle this actually. Well, I don't know actually why I have so low geos, to be honest. Oh, so close. I just haven't had time to gear them up really. I've just been too focused on everything else I wanted to gear up. Let's see what we can throw on in here that we're not gonna be using. Let's just throw in the Ewoks. We're not gonna use them for anything. You and you. Hopefully he doesn't kill everyone off with an AoE. Of course not. Do this, heal up a little bit, and do that, and do that. Thanks for playing, Anakin, and bye bye. I'm thinking I need to gear up my Geos eventually. It's a really annoying team to face actually on defense. I hate playing up against them. Let's see if we can use something cheap down here. Or let's just see how fast is his Maul. His Maul is 315, doesn't get any speed from his leader ability. Max health and max protection. So no extra speed. How fast was it? 315. How fast is my Thrawn? Basic to get speed up. Okay. So if I can use my I don't think my Thrawn is that fast. Thrawn 289, so we're not gonna be able to get. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Astro, you're totally right. I need to do that. Actually. Savage Omicron does great against them. Unfortunately, Boyd, I have Savage on me on my defense for this Grand Arena. But I'll keep that in mind for the future. Let's just throw on Thrawn here then. Let's just do a U type U, and let's just give them U. Yeah, some extra health. Should be nice if we can get through this. This would be a super cheap victory right here. Fracture her. Just doesn't do any funny things. Do that. Of course, I'm gonna have a taunting Mace Windu. Let's see, just do that for now. Pass it on over to him. Do that. And I think maybe I need to fracture. Maybe I need to fracture his mace, because this is just gonna be annoying if we're gonna get stuck behind the taunt. Do that for now. Keep working on her. Okay, this is game over. Make sure it's Savage Soul at R5. Okay, my Savage is only at gear 12 at the moment, but we'll try it out. We're gonna get through this eventually. Let's just see. I'm thinking my scoundrels could be able to handle this. So we can't stun Maul, but we can stun... Oh shit, I almost took the run. So we can't stun Maul, but we can stun Armor. If we can get her out, I should be able to clean up Maul and the other one. She's a thick girl. She's a thick girl. Let's just do this. Stun her one more time. Do that. Okay. We want to save him. Keep working on the armor. Can we stun her? And now she gave 3 stacks of Beskar. Okay, that's good. Keep work. Waste all the attacks. Give it on over to Chewbacca. Nice, he wasted all of his 5 attacks. Great for us. Let's see if we can get some work done. Probably not. This is a really freaking thick team. At least if we can get the armor out. Now we're stuck behind her. Basic. Soon we have to go through another okay. Yes, Tego Typo top 50 is really important to get the crystals. Yeah, screw this. I don't think it's really important to try and get some crystals. Crystals is essential for this game. Oh, this is just this pisses me off. You know what? My Galactic probably should be able to get through this. You. Get in, get the job done. Maul is a freaking monster on defense as well. Get some defense up. Get some burned out. No luck this JEC Astro. We'll see, maybe Padme can handle this. We need to get the armor out, but we can't get any turns because we both need to get armor out, and we need to get Bo-Katan out as well, but Bo has a really annoying buff dispel. Let's just keep him dodge for the moment. So he's back at 5 stacks one more time. Keep doing basics to get some speed up. Can we get a stun? Thank you. Let's just do this. Get a stun. Okay, they're going for R2. Keep. Okay, nice. We survived another round. Keep doing basic. Let's see if we can get some bonus protection. Let's keep working on the armor. And of course he's going to dispel it one more freaking time. I'm starting to get super freaking pissed at this effing team. Let's see. We're not getting anywhere. Oh my days. Oh. Okay. And there she's gone. You must be effing kidding me. Oh my god. Well, it looks like we can't do freaking nothing against this team. We can't get through this. Oh my god. One more. It's like that. It's like freaking third or fourth time. Well, we're not getting anywhere with this, are we? Screw it. Screw it. Let's see what we have. Yeah, build that team right now, Dank. Freaking hell. Such an annoying team. Such an annoying team. I don't think my Imperial Troopers are gonna do anything up against this team either. Probably nothing. So, you know what, let's just try it out. We're not gonna have anything. We're not gonna be able to put them in, anywhere else. Let's see, critical damage, protection, health, steal, offense, health, critical damage, offense. Let's just give them that. My Piet is faster than his Maul, so at least we should get some turns in before they start obliterating the whole team. Give it over to him. Do that. Do a mass swarm over here. Let's see if we can daze them. Another. Man, this armor is the thickest freaking character in the game. Jesus Christ. Trying to get in the top 50, it will be freaking hell for a turn to play. Yeah, it's true. Oh, no. Leave. Wonder how good Malicos will be with Lord Vader. Maybe it will free up Maul for more Maul man teams. Yes, Schromer, we have to wait and see. But I've looked at Malicos' kit a few times, and I can't see how he is supposed to be boosting Lord Vader with anything. We can just go through it real quickly. So I can calm down a bit before I go into the next match. Let's see, we have Malicos right here. So what DC does he have with Molly? I think he just has a the new one. When you do a basic, you gain speed up for 2 turns, and then he has armor penetration and accuracy up. That's all he has. But if we take a look at Malicos, I don't really know how he is supposed to boost Lord Vader in any way. The only thing is his attacks can't be evaded, and his enemies defeated by him can't be revived, 75% counter chance and 100% health steal. And at the start of the battle, he gains 25% offense for each other dark side or light side, under side force user. So basically, if you have Maul and the Inquisitors, you can get maybe 100% or 75%, depends on how many underlying force users you have. So basically, if you just throw in on the Lord Vader team that you have now, he's only gonna get 25% offense because Maul is the only underlying force user on the team. And if the ally in the leader slot is a dark side or light side underlying force user, Malicos ignores taunt, and Lord Vader isn't an underlying force user, so basically he's gonna have no use with this. While debuffed, he gains 50% health steal, and whenever Malicos uses an ability during his turn, he has accuracy up or defense up, immediately use Dark Strike. Whenever he attacks out of turn, he gains 10% critical damage stacking for 3 turns. Whenever he is inflicted with daze, he dispels and reduces his cooldowns by 1. So basically, steal doesn't help Lord Vader, only helps himself. Whenever an enemy dispels the debuff Malicos inflicted from one of his abilities, he gains a stack of Edge of Malice until the end of the encounter. Steal only benefits Malicos. And this could be nice for if you would have a Lord Vader team with a 50% extra mastery. It's an Omicron on Grand Arena for Malicos, so this actually could help Lord Vader out, since when Lord Vader does his ultimate, he drags mastery from his teammates. So basically, if you have the Omicron arm, Malicos is going to have some extra mastery, and that is one thing that Malicos is going to benefit from. The team you have playing to set on defense is Lord Vader, Reva, Royal Guard, Maul, and Malicos. Yes, that would be actually really nice, but then Malicos would only get 75% extra offense, I think. But still, that is really good, and if you want to put him on defense, you should get his Omicron at least. Yo, Tom, how you doing? And welcome to the stream. I hope everything is well with you. Androsani Major, I hope I said your name correctly. How do you feel about the cheap counters to Lord Vader Fennec Rex? I know he's a powerhouse on offense, but he seems a little weaker on defense. Well, to be honest, Fennec isn't a super hard counter. I think it only has maybe 60% win rate up against Lord Vader, especially now with the Datacrons that have arrived. And if you want to have that counter work, especially with Fennec, you have to have a Relic 9 Fennec or Relic 8 at least. So it's not a cheap counter, but it's a non-galactic team counter, and people consider that cheap. But yeah, and the Rex I haven't seen. I've just heard that Rex can beat him, but I haven't seen it actually. But I think the only ones that can beat a Lord Vader with Fennec is the Whales, or if you have a R7 Fennec or Relic 8 Fennec. But probably you have to gear up if you have Jabba, for instance. But other than that, we have Astro that's in Kyber 4 in the stream that put Lord Vader on defense, and he has gotten 5 holds with him, which is quite incredible. And we just did a SZKR battle versus my opponent's Lord Vader, and it took us 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I think, to get through him. So Lord Vader is a powerhouse on offense, and I think he's still quite good on defense, depending on how you see it. Let's see, back onto the Malicos. Whenever he uses ability during his turn, he immediately uses Dark Strike. Once again, boosts himself. Whenever another unaligned force uses an ally, uses a special ability, Malicos assists. So basically, if you have, like Stromer says, Reva, Malicos, and Maul, maybe if you want to put in 9 Sisters and a Royal Guard, but then you have some nice assists, but still doesn't work. Boost Lord Vader in any sense. The only thing is Omicron that might be boosting his 50% mastery. If we took a look at another ability, Echo of the Fallen Order, let's see, all allies have 30% critical chance. That is good for Lord Vader, gets 30% extra critical chance, but it's not the best. And then we have, if all allies were unaligned force user at the start of the battle, while Malicos has at least 1 stack of Edge of Menace. Whenever he scores and critical hit, all other allies gain 5% critical damage and offense stacking until the end of the encounter. This would be fantastic for Lord Vader, but as I've said, Lord Vader is not an unaligned force user, so this is not going to apply to him, or it's not going to apply to any of the team you put him in with Lord Vader. It's gonna only work when you put him on a team with a full team of unaligned force users. So basically here again, nothing that boosts Lord Vader except for the 30% critical chance. Let's see if I miss something. No, still, if all allies were unaligned force users. One in Grand Arena. Yeah, only the only thing that he boosts is unaligned force users. Maul, Reva, 9 Sister, Grand Inquisitor, depends on who you put on with Lord Vader. And then we have the specials, which is only for him. If the target enemy is in the leader slot, increase their cooldowns by 1, which can't be resisted. So this can be good if you're going up against a Galactic Legend team. If you have Malicos together with Lord Vader, then you can increase Kenobi's cooldowns with 1, for example, and stuff like that. Yes, Boyd, his main squad is actually going to be with Sir Junda. This is where he's going to be doing boosting the team mostly. I think it's going to be super good with this team. But the developers have also said that you can put him together with Lord Vader and replace him with Maul, but we'll have to see about that. I'm not too sure, but nevertheless, we're gonna try him out together with Lord Vader when we get our hands on him. And yeah, as you said, Androsani Major. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Throwing Malicos together with Riva and Vader is not going to be worth it, because then you take away, as he says, too many teams. You could get 3 super good teams, dividing those 3 instead of just making 1 super good team. And if you're facing a really good player, he's going to be able to get through that team. Either way. But yeah, Malicos is still gonna be a really nice character to get. I think it's really cool, especially if you've played the Jedi Survivor game. He's really cool. He's a nice character, and I really do hope that he can boost Lord Vader. If he somehow manages to replace Maul, then I think I'm gonna use him with Maul instead and put Maul on defense, because as we see, Maul is a complete and utter monster. Let's see. I'm not sure I have too many teams now that can get through this. I'm not feeling confident about any of these teams that I have left, to be honest. Maybe I should just leave those 2 and try to get through these teams, but he has an... Oh no, I remember he has the Tusken Omicron, Traya. Let's see. You're all in for Leia, but you're working on JKCK on the side. I'm sorry, but I don't know who that is. Oh, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, okay. And Malicos might be the only good conquest unit for the year. Well, actually, I saw a video yesterday from another YouTuber called Glurmit. He actually... Okay, that's... I'm happy to hear that, Androsani. As I said, I saw a YouTube video yesterday from a guy called Glurmit, where he used this Admiral Trench to counter a full Galactic Legend Jabba team. It only works when the Jabba team doesn't have Boba, but it looks super clean, and now I really do wish that I had Admiral Trench, because if I had Trench, I could be able to get through some pretty good Jabba teams. But I think Trench is one of those skill-based characters that if you're not good at the game on how to use him, then he might not do well for you. But enough about that. Let's keep moving with our Grand Arena. Let's see if we can get these 2 guys down. Yeah, sure, it was crazy when I saw it. I couldn't believe my eyes, actually. Let me think. I have basically nothing that I can use. Like Lord Vader, lol. Yeah, that's true. Is strength worth pulling from what from Cedo? Well, it really does depend what you see with. If you use, it depends on which GL you use. If you use C up against JML, you don't need what. If you use C up against SRKR, you're not gonna be able to beat him either way. If you use him Sith-a-Thon against Kenobi, you have to be lucky. You need armor and G Alpha for that as well. I think C can't beat Lord Vader. C can beat Starkiller on defense, but then you have to have Watt. So to be honest, if I had Trench and I could beat a Jabba team with only pulling away Watt from Sith-a-Thon, I think I would do it. To be honest, Sith-a-Thon is not doing too much for me on offense these days. Either way, so I think I might just put him on defense in the near future. But we'll see. We'll see. I have no idea what to use up against this. I feel like I have lost already, even though he hasn't started attacking yet. He only needs to get past one of my either my front wall or my lower wall to win the JC. So we have Vader, we have Dash Rendar, we have Jedi Training Ray, we have Shak T left. None of them is gonna be able to take out this freaking Maul. Empire, what do we have? We have nothing, we have nothing. Yeah, it has to say Schromer. I agree with you. We need big, strong counters to get through this. You throw C-Watt, Savage on defense and get tons of holds. Yeah, that could be an option as well. I think you just need to put C together with Savage and some other character, and then you should be able to get some good holds either way. But yeah, I don't know, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see when I get Trench. We still have ways to go to him. I think I have like 125 more shards. I'm feeling like Vader is gonna have no chance against this team. My Shakti is gonna die straight off. It's maybe if we could cheese it somehow with my Dash Rendar, but I don't think his Maul is gonna be that stupid. You know what? Let's just go for it. We really do need to gear up these characters in the future, but this is how it looks like when you're only at 8 million GP and you're facing stronger opponents. Let's see, can we let's stace them. Yeah, that's probably true. Apparently Java's work versus Maul. Well, it's not gonna work up against this Maul. Yeah, Boyd, we'll see. The problem is that I think he only needs to get past like one of my defenses, one of my walls, and then he should be able to win. I hope he's stupid. Don't go for my Vander Shui, please. Okay, so we barely survived. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna lose, unfortunately. And there we go. There we lost this freaking battle. Oh my days, I'm gonna get so annoyed at this team. How much health and protection does this guy have? It doesn't even have full mods on him, on her. How is this even possible, man? Like, man, I can't even with this game anymore. It's like he doesn't even have full mods on her, but she still is so thick. I can't get through her. It's like they have nothing here. They have they gain speed up 2 turns, armor penetration, accuracy up, and critical avoidance. But they have no like defense. I don't understand how she can be so thick. Well, yeah, Astro Maul is too strong. This is just crazy. How can we not get through her? She doesn't even have full mods on her. We can't get through her anyway. Now I'm just getting pissed. Throw this on. The Maul kit makes them so much better. Well, that's true, Stromer. That's true. Whenever later Days of Stun. Okay, give that to them. Let's see if we can get through this team at least. I'm thinking I need to stop using Maul with my Lord Vader, because this is just crazy, man. Give it over to him. He has 5 stacks, so and we're not gonna be able to get anyone. And we get dazed, of course. And thanks for playing. See ya. Screw this. Screw this. Oh my god, man, this small team. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw my Night Sisters on them. My trashy Night Sisters are gonna send this devil back to Dathomir. Oh my god, man. Jesus. Yeah, go for Zombie. Keep going for her. She's the most important character on this team. Keep going for her. And we, of course, I didn't even look for her days, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, of course. He's gonna become this. And now they're preloaded. Yeah, F this. F this. Let's hop on over to this for the time being. You, and you. Oh my days, now I'm just... I can't even with these teams anymore. I can't even. Can we get her out? Oh my god, of course we're ability blocked because this stupid ass is taunting. Keep assisting, I mean. Can we get something out of this battle, please? Of course. He's gonna give them some bonus protection. Let's try and get him out. Not even close. Oh, guys. Oh my days. So, yes, Shomer, I think you're right when it comes to that. Now I'm just angry that I can't get through this, and I'm just throwing too many unnecessary teams up against this. We probably would have needed... what did we use up here? We used we used Sith Eternal up there. So he just went super heavy on defense. He just need to get through my top wall. He is gonna use gas up against here. He needs to use a Galactic Legend up here. And he just needs to get through, yeah. He's probably gonna get through this, and then he's gonna probably get through my ships, because my ships are ass. So I think if this guy decides to show up, he's gonna have the win probably. Armor penetration. Today is just not our day. No, Astro, it really isn't. It really isn't. Let's see if we at least can try and get some more banners in by taking out some of his teams down here. I doubt it. Let's see, he has a Trey Omicron. No way, no way. No way we're gonna get through that. Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to get through any of this, to be honest, with the things we have left. I'd rather just try some stupid things up against this team. Maybe just try and use the Hot Cartel, trying to get some... She's probably gonna die anyway, but... We've nothing left to lose right now. Let's see if we can get someone out with this. Probably not. Let's see. We can get no detonators on. They resist everything. You know what? Screw it. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. This is it for this grand arena. And our opponent probably has one, depending on what he has on offense. Hopefully he can't get through anything. Let's see. So, well, guys, we can start with some. My Mothma team is in the back of my defense, so yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that. So, guys, if you want to do some Rust reviews, we can do that now. Just send me your ally code, and I'll take a look at your rosters, and we'll see if I can give you some advice or anything. If you want to do that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stay here, hang around a little bit, try some stuff. I know Astro wants to see how to beat a Jabba team without Lord Vader, so we're gonna try that. Yes, Astro, you just said it. So we're gonna try some of those battles out. Let's see, did we get our Crate Dragon Raid rewards? I can't see them anywhere. Let me just take a look. And nope, we haven't gotten them yet. So, okay. Okay, guys, we're gonna start with Dank's roster. Let's see here. Okay, I just pressed the wrong button. Let's see. Enter ally code 832688. Now my keyboard isn't working. 832688 So here we have Dank Ideals. Maybe I say your name wrong, or as you've named your account, Dankerton. Let's see. We're gonna do your Schromer right after Dank. So as we can see here, he has a 4.3 million GP account. It looks really nice. I like the Grand Inquisitor. I can see how many years. 1 year and 3 months old, or is it any more than that, Dank? I'm thinking it's 1 year and 3 months old, but it looks really good. You have Grand Inquisitor already. It's R8. That's crazy. You have some good mods in as well, some great speed. Are you working on? Are you in a guild that can do the Riva in the Rise of the Empire yet? You have Starkiller already, nice. Maul at Relic 8 also. This is really impressive stuff, especially with the Inquisitors. Then we can see that you have your Profanity up and running as well. This should give you a lot of crystals in your fleet arena, I guess. We can see you have Admiral Reds, and you have basically everything else that you need, what you can expect from a 4 million GP. If you take a look at what more characters you have Dash Randoros at Relic 7, Wampa, nice, we love to see a Wampa. You have the Rebels, the CLS, nice, and then we can see you have some Bounty Hunters. Let's take a look at your Imperial Troopers. So you have Piet at least, first fleet daily, that's really smart, I like that. I can't see what gear, but probably gear 10 or gear 11. Some decent speed on him, but as you can see, you haven't went for this faction, but still, it only 4 million GP. This is really impressive. I think it's a really smart decision to go for the Profanity at the start and then get top 1 every single day and get, I don't know how many, let's see how much you get from the daily. It's like 800 crystals or something. Let's see, no 400 daily, so that's gonna be a lot every week. So 400 times 7, if my math isn't like super wrong. It should be 2,800 crystals every week. So that is really impressive, Dank. Really impressive. And there we got the Create Dragon raid rewards. Really impressive. Really impressive. At 4 million GP. Let's take a look at Schromer. 121, 121, 588, and 363. Okay, so we can see a Profundity already, Kyber 2, nice. Hopefully we can match up sometime in the future. We see a Relic 7 Kenobi, I love that. Let's just get straight into it. 6.8 million with 4 GLs. This was actually my 4 first GLs as well. Yeah, Dank, I can just check out your mods. We're just gonna take a look at Schromer's account. Then we're gonna jump straight back onto yours and take a look at your mods. Your account is 2 years old and you're closing on Jabba in the next 2 weeks or so. Nice. But from what I can see, you went for the 4 first GLs. The same as I did. Hello Dust Cannon, welcome to the stream. And yes, we've done the JC already, unfortunately, but we stick around for some roster reviews if you want. We're gonna hang out here a couple more hours, have a little bit fun, talking, try some things out in Squad Arena, and also I'm gonna be answering all of your questions here on the live chat as well. So yeah. But if we go back to Schromer's account, we can see he has, as I mentioned a couple of times now, 4 GLs, Profundity as well. I love that. It looks like you have the Executor as well. Yes, you have Executor as well, and Profundity at 4 stars. Love it. Negotiate and Malevolence almost at 7 stars. Negotiate 7 stars and Malevolence at 6. Okay, Dusk, thanks for your ally code, and I'll take a look at your roster in a second. For your ships, it's looking really good from what you already have. Like it. Did you have unlocked the Fury class Interceptor? Nice, love to see that. So for Schromer, we can see that you were going for Jabba after this, which is pretty smart. I think since you already have your Fury class Interceptor up and running, I think you might be going for Leviathan after Jabba. Am I wrong? Let's see, you have some good resistance as well. You have CLS, nice. Chrysanthemum and Fennec Shant, because you come for Jabba. Savage at R5. I'm actually gonna take my Savage to R5 as well, because I think he's gonna be he's such a good character to have in JC nowadays. And then you have Talon, Tusken Raider, great character as well in 3v3 JC. Mara Jade, unfortunately no Ceras, but she doesn't need them anyway. She's still really good. Leviathan or Inquisitor, since I'm going to be unlocking Riva in October. Okay, very nice Schromer. I'm a couple months away from unlocking Riva myself, but I'm probably not going to have my Inquisitors up and running, even though I'm probably going to get my Riva, but we'll see what I do after that. But I think it's a smart choice, either Leviathan or the Inquisitors. And sorry boy, I didn't see that you wrote something. You and your brother are going for SLKR. SLKR is one of the best GLs to have as a first GL. This is it's actually really good. Hello VA Craft. Please correct me if I said your name wrong. Welcome to the stream, glad to have you here. At the moment we're doing some roster reviews since we have already done our Grand Arena, but you're welcome to stay as long as you like. But Schromer, it looks like you have a really decent account for 6.8 mil. I really do wish that I could have both my Profanity and Executor up and running as you have. Nothing to complain about. I haven't looked at your mods really on your Galactic Legends, but since you have been having such great ships and such great characters, I can only imagine that your modding is really good. You went for an offense health mod setup, which is great. You have a lot of health and protection, great speed, great critical damage, I like it, and you have a lot of damage. Amazing, I love to see that. I've almost said in my videos with Lord Vader that I recommend the ones that if you have Lord Vader to get him to 12k damage minimum, and as we can see here, Schromer has it at 12,400, and that's amazing. So I like it. I like the modding on your Lord Vader a lot. Yo Klogod, welcome back. We're doing some roster reviews at the moment, and you're welcome to stick around as long as you like. Okay, so you went with a potency set with some with speed potency, a lot of protection, a lot of health. Love to see that. Relic 9. Yeah, it was Relic 9, of course. Really nice. Let's see. As I said, a lot of health and protection. Like it. Good speed as well on him. Damage, you don't need to have that. And yeah, it looks really, really good. You modded Lord Vader after watching my video a long time ago. It has been great for me. I love to hear that, Schromer. I tried offense health. I tried the offense health set as well, but I just find critical damage doing more damage for me. I don't know why, but it's just been that way for me. But offense is also really, really great. Let's keep moving. Let's look at your Sith Eternal. Nice, a lot of health, survivability, nice. Wow, this is really nice. Almost 200k, and damage we don't need to care about because he's gonna insta-kill with his when he gets his ultimate. So really like that. Super durable Sith Eternal, very nice. Let's keep moving to Jedi Master Kenobi. Speed health, I suppose. Yes, speed health, and we can see that you have a lot of speed, 580. That's really impressive. Schromer, I think I have only mine at 561, so this is really impressive. Really impressive much. And your damage is also really impressive. 11, almost 11,000 on the JMK. That's really good. And the special damage 8,000. So yeah, your modding, at least for your GLs, looks really good. So I don't think I have to watch your other characters. So I'm just gonna take a look at your gas as well. Offense potency can be nice. Some quite good health protection, nice speed, nice damage, and where do you have the potency? It's so 90% potency. That's nice. You want to land those debuffs with Gas's special abilities. So just by looking at it, you have really good modding on your team. Let's take a look at your Maul. Offense and health, like me. I think I have offense and crit chance, but this is also good. Really good. A lot of health, a lot of protection. Nice. 380 speed. So yeah, Schromer. It was really nice. Really nice account. Very good. If you want my recommendation, I don't know if you want my recommendation on what to do next, but as you said, you're probably gonna go for Leviathan or the Inquisitors as you're gonna unlock Reva, and that is like the only recommendation on the path forward that I can give you is to continue what you've already thinking about, going for Leviathan or the Inquisitors. So great account and great modding. Let's see. Okay, you want me to take a look at your datacrons as well? Of course I can do that. Let's see, get back onto yours. Let's see if I can find your ally code one more time. 1215888363. Let's take a look at your datacrons as well before we move on to the next one. Boyd, if you want to send the codes again, you can do that, and we can have another look if you want. Let's take a look at your datacrons. Go Grand Inquisitor, you get 2 assault battles a month. Yeah, that's also true. Let's take a look at this for Candrass. You have a lot of offense, a lot of health, defense. Yeah, this is for your Candrass, I suppose, or your Old Republic, maybe just them. Let's see. You have Maul. Which are the ones you're using for your Lord Vader? This should probably be it. Defense, protection, max health, max protection. Whenever Sita takes damage and Bitterbuck. Yes, this should be your Lord Vader, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Schromer? You have a lot of protection, a lot of health, some defense and protection. The Darth Maul one, yeah, it's the one you use on Lord Vader. So a lot of defense, a lot of protections. I think you have like 120 defense, a lot of protection and a lot of health, so this is really nice. I do like the opposite. I have a lot of defense and a lot of critical damage, but this looks really nice. And the Kanon one is for JMK. Let's take a look at the Kanon one. I haven't actually utilized this new Datacron yet. Let's see, armor penetration, that's nice, and speed up on a basic. That's also really, really good. A lot of critical damage, a lot of offense, crit chance on offense, and Kanon would have to worry about at the start of each Jedi allies turn. If they don't have taken damage, it's the last time they gain offense up to critical chance for 1 turn. So basically your JMK team is gonna be hitting really, really hard. Yeah, it looks really, really nice. And I assume you might put your Lord Vader on defense, since you have a very defensive Datacron on him. If you use him on offense, maybe try to get at least another Datacron with some maybe 150% defense and a lot of critical damage, preferably over 100%. If you're gonna use him for offense, that's the one I use. But otherwise, both your Lord Vader and your JMK is looking really, really good. And what other Datacrons are you using for your... This is your Qui-Gon, I assume. This is one you use for your Qui-Gon team. Let's see, this might be the one you use for... this is for your clones. Looking really good. Let's take a look at this one. Let's see, I marked it down. Old Republic, okay, so we don't need to look at that one. Is there any other Datacron you want me to take a look at before we move on? Yes, Klogat, we will take a look at you after. I think it was this. Now I need to scroll back a little bit to see who was after Schromer on the roster review, so we do it in the correct order so no one gets mad. So I think after Schromer, we have done Dank, and now we're currently on Schromer, and after Schromer it was Dusk Cannon. So we take a look at your after that Klogat. The speed up level 3 is crazy on JMK because there is no team manipulation for both teams, so the Galactic Republic takes so many turns. Yeah, I can guess that. I think I need to get that for my JMK as well. But I need to say that your account looks really well balanced. Your Datacrons looks good as well. Let's see, Dusk Cannon, are you still here in the chat? Otherwise, we're moving on to your account now. But if you're not in the still here in the stream, we take someone else. Dank, I can see that you sent your ally code once more. Do you want me to take a look at your mods right now? And then after that, we'll move on to Klogat if Dusk isn't still in the chat. But I'll give him. Yes, you are. Okay, so then we're moving on to Dusk. Then we'll take a look at so Dusk now first. Then we have Dank for his mods help, and then it's you, Klogat. So let's see, 133 886 and 571. Mods Datacrons now when everyone has had their turn. Okay, great. So Kenobi team and an Executor, nice. Herodium 2, which is pretty good. Also 5.8, almost at 6 million. So you have a nice stapled account. Kenobi as your first GL, which is very impressive. You have Gas 7, Relic 7, impressive as well. You have Malgus, I like that. You have Jedi Knight Luke, Han Solo. I think, based on what I've seen, maybe you're going for Jedi Master Luke, if I'm not mistaken. You have a lot of his requirements already reliced up, so I see no point in why you shouldn't be going after him. He's a great galactic legend. Let's see what the 7 stars. Omicron Treya, love that. Fennec Shand, 7 Relic 7. Or yeah, that's right, you were going for Jabba, I think. I think it was you that said at Dusk, right? That you're going for your Jabba. Let's just take a look at your Hutt Cartel. So I'm not. Yes, you have everything ready for him almost. It's just these characters here. I was thinking JML after Jabba. Okay, so then we got it sorted out. Yeah, the Java and JML actually have a lot of similar requirements, so it's not too shabby to go that route. Let's see if you have your if they have the Fury class interceptor. It doesn't look you haven't unlocked the Fury class interceptor yet, so you can't go work on the Leviathan just yet. Otherwise, you had the other 6th Empire characters up and running. Let's see, you have the Executor, Negotiator. You haven't gotten your Profanity yet. Maybe let's take a look at your Rogue One. So you haven't started getting them up yet, so I'm thinking you might be going for then I might think actually you should go straight for Leviathan. Just looking at I don't know how your conquest has been going with the Fury class interceptor, but just looking at what you have with your Sith Empire characters, you have everyone geared up already, and then you just need to get their ships. And then you should be going for Leviathan if you could get the Relic 9 mats instead of Profanity. But so far you're looking really good. Maybe Profanity after JML, okay. Enfys Nest at Relic 4, I like that as well. I want to get her up and running, but I've never really had the time to take her up. Grief Korg gets 7 stars in gear 12, that's nice. You don't need to have him at high relics, he's gonna do his job even at gear 12. So it's good that you have him. Aiden Versio, I hate her, but she's a great character even at low stars. So you have your Tuskens. Ooh, do you have the other Tuskens up and running as well? No, it was only and not the other ones, but yeah, at least you have him up and running for Jabba. You have Maul as well, you have Cat, nice, Malgus. Do we have any other conquest units here? I can't see a trench anywhere, I can't see Ben Solo, maybe you have them but haven't geared them up yet. But you have, at least you have the best characters, conquest characters, no LOL. Okay, but to be honest, your account also looks good, it looks stable. After Jabba you should start working on JML and Profanity. I think that would be the route to go for you. And after that maybe, I don't know, it's probably gonna take a year to get both JML and Profanity. Yes, I could check some of your mods. Any specific character you want me to check out, or do you just want me to choose some random characters? Wow, that was a perfect pronunciation of Aurora. I've been working on that one, Shroma. I've really been working on that one. I've been sitting here home in front of the mirror, so I know that sometimes he's gonna pop out and I have to say his name perfectly. No, I'm just joking. But back onto you, Dusk. Any specific character you want me to see? Okay, I can choose. Okay, so let's just start off with Jedi Master Kenobi. Of course, you're gonna have a speed health mod set on him, which is really nice. A lot of health, which is important. Some speed. Maybe try if you can bump this up to at least 550 plus. But otherwise, the health and protection is really good. And you can play with JMK in different ways. Sometimes you want it to have JMK slower than Lord Vader, so the Lord Vader does the unchecked emotion at the start, and then you just take away all of the debuffs on your team with Kenobi. That's one positive thing with having a slower Kenobi, but 537 is quite good. The damage looks good as well, almost at 10,000, which is great. You have Klogat, you know how to write Argonaut, but still have problems with well, I can't blame you. So you have a lot of damage on him as well, so basically that's all you need for your JMK. It looks good modding. The only thing I can say, probably bump his speed up a little bit, but other than that, it's looking really good. Critical damage, a lot of that as well. You have a critical damage primary here. Yes, you have this. Really good. And let's just keep moving on your JMK team. Let's take a look at gas. So you went with defense as offense, nice. A lot of protection, which is good. Maybe try and bump the speed up here as well to maybe 280 or something if you can. But I don't know how you use him, if you use him on offense or on defense. If you have him on defense, this can be quite good because it's gonna do counter attacks either way. It's just that if you want to have him do a little bit more on defense, try and get his special abilities out to deal some debuffs on the team, and he can do that if he is a little bit faster. But it all comes down on how you use him. The damage looks good, 8,600, which is nice, and the special offense is 7,100, so it's nice. Let's see the potency. The potency is at 86%, so it's quite decent. The same with gas here for as for your JMK. Just try and bump up the speed a little bit. Hello Jeff Bezos, how are you doing, and welcome to the stream. Hope you had a good day, and I hope you can hang with us a little bit because we are doing some roster reviews at the moment. We're just waiting for our opponent to attack us in Grand Arena, and then we'll see if we can do something more. Moving on, let's take a look at your cat. Health and speed, of course. 341 speed, this is really high, and I like this. This is very good. It means your cat is gonna take a lot of turns, which is essential for JMK to get that insta-kill out as fast as possible. Then you have some nice damage as well on her, so even after insta-kill she can still hit pretty hard. Jeff, you just send your ally code and I'll get to you as soon as I've done Kloguts, and I think we had one more before or after him. Then we'll take a look at your roster. Yes, this was a good, well-modded cat. Let's see, let's keep moving. So we have Kenobi, Gas, Ahsoka. Let's move on to General Kenobi. So a full health set on him. Nothing too surprising here, probably just a lot of health and protection on him. A lot of protection, I like that. A lot of health as well. Speed is not necessary for this, so yeah, mostly just the survivability on this. So health and protection, it looks really good on this character. Can I have a year of free Prime, please? Oh, Jesus, guys, you're too funny. Okay, thanks for your ally code, Jeff. I'm gonna take a look at your account in a sec. Let's just see what more. And your Ahsoka, probably a lot of offense and critical chance, of course. Some speed, not necessary though. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good so far. Any more characters you want me to check out before we move on to the next one, bro? Let's see. Who? Yo, George, my brother, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy that you didn't miss this one. We're doing some roster reviews now at the moment, George. We have done already done some battles on JC, but right now we're doing some roster reviews. Let's see. No, the Google guy isn't. I don't know if he's still here. Yes, we're doing roster reviews, George. Okay, so Maul, Darth Revan, and Rex. So let's take a look at the Maul. You have offense and health, which is the basic one to go with. A lot of speed, which is good. Health and protection, also very good. Maybe try and bump this up to some of them to 100k if you can. Otherwise, it looks really good. The damage also almost at 9,000, which is great. And the special offense at 8,300 are good as well. Well, of course, roster reviews are free, George. Everything with me is free. You don't have to do anything for me. I'm just happy to have this little community with you guys. Let's see, 8,800 damage, which is good. 322 speed, great. As I said, try to bump either one of these up to 100k, otherwise it looks good. Let's take a look at your Darth Revan. Should be very speedy. Of course, there is a lot of speed and health. 343 speed, really nice. This is really fast Darth Revan. Probably gonna doing a lot for you on defense if you put him there, depending on how you use him. Health protection, not necessary. Let's take a look. Maybe try and pump up the damage a little bit if you can. Otherwise, love the speed, man. I love that you have such a fast Darth Revan, which if you have this fast Darth Revan, you're gonna get so many debuffs out on the opposing team with Insanity, and then the Force Storm, and then you have Bastila Shan as well that you can just annihilate the rest of the team. Yes, of course, you can share your ally code, George. Maul, Darth Revan, and Rex. Let's take a look at your Rex. There we have him. Speed health, as I thought, which is the way to go. A lot of speed, 307, health protection looks good. With Rex, you only need him to be really fast. 307 is really fast. The only advice I can give you, the health protection looks good. The only advice I can give you is try and bump up the speed a little bit. Otherwise, it looks really good. The damage you don't have to worry about, because when he does his aerial advantage, basically it's like an insta-kill. Oh, I'm so sorry, Boyd. Just send your ally code and I'll go straight into you after we're done here with Dank. Yeah, as I've already mentioned, try to bump up the speed a little bit, maybe to 320 or something like that. Otherwise, it looks really good, really stable account. I think I don't have any more advice to give you. I think you're already doing great. Just keep on doing what you do. No more character you want me to take a look at, Dusk, before we move on to Boyd? I think it's Boyd, then Klogot, then Jeff. If I haven't missed anyone. Let's see. So Dusk, are you feeling satisfied, or is there some other character you want me to take a look at? Could you check my datacrons real quick? After that, I'm good. Of course, my brother. Of course. Just Jeff, this is a very nice account. Maybe if you're lucky, you might be able to buy it from him someday. I'm joking. Let's think for Google picture. Alright, Klogas, but sorry, no. Okay. Let's take a look at this one, the Bastila Shan one, the Old Republic one. It's probably 50% max health protection, a lot of defense and some critical damage, combined with some offense. So you're probably looking around 190% defense, which is great, or maybe 200% defense with some critical damage and some offense. You would just buy CG. That was a good one, Jeff. So you have the good alignment here, 50% max health and max protection, and then you basically have the best one that you can have for both the Old Republic and Bastila Shan. Let's see for this one right here. Yeah, Jeff, buy CG and fix all buff and make Lord Vader the undisputed best galactic legend in the game. Let's see. At the start of the battle, allies have max health and max protection, and this is for Old Republic as well. So we don't think we have to look at that. Let's just take a look at your JMK. I think is this the one you use for your Jedi Master Kenobi? Whenever Jedi can foresight to deal 20% more damage. So this should be your Kenobi Datacron. Looks good. Basic ability speed up, of course. Armor penetration and critical damage is the way to go. So, well, your Datacrons look good. Then you probably have the other ones. Health damage effect. They recover 2% health. If non-galactic Jedi allies have 50% more tournament damage, they receive is reduced by 70%. So, yeah, Yeah, it looks good. You have quite a lot of Datacrons to utilize, which is great. I like that. Even though we don't want Datacrons to be important in our lives, they still are important because they are in the game now. So I'm thinking I don't need to check any more of your Datacrons because just based on the two best from each of these two, it looks like you know what you're doing. So we're gonna move on to I think it's Boyd's turn. If you're happy, Dusk, of course. Let's see if I can find your ally code, Boyd. Boyd, please. I can find your ally code. If you can just send it in the chat, it would be really helpful for me. Yeah, it's a very, very big account. It was and also a very good account of Dusk George. No worries, Dusk. I'm just happy that you showed up and have stayed in the stream for quite a while now, and you're welcome to stay as long as you like. I'm just happy that you're here with us, having a great time. We're gonna do Boyd and then you, George. I think you were after Klogat, George. I think Boyd was first and then Klogat and then it's you, George. If I haven't missed anyone, please guys, if I missed anyone, just let me know and I'll get straight into you after I've done the other ones. Since I'm a little bit new to this streaming and Rust reviews, I have some trouble keeping up with the live chat. And we also have Jeff, who we're gonna do a Rust review on. Let's see, Boyd, can you, if you're still here in the chat, Boyd, please send me your ally code and we'll take a look at your account. Otherwise, we're gonna move on to Jeff Bezos. I think it was, no, or maybe it was Klogat, I don't know. Let's see. Well, it's Klogat first, then Jeff, and then we have no one else at the moment. I'm gonna give Boyd a couple of more minutes to try and respond. If he doesn't respond, we'll move on to Klogat, and then we'll go on to you, Jeff. You don't know either, Lord. Well, so you have sent it. I'm looking through, Boyd, and I can't find it anywhere. Let me take a look. I'm currently on my phone, and I can see that you've said, would you like me to send the codes again? And after that, I cannot find it. You have to put, you can just put out the numbers. You have to put like 833, then X, and then 833, and then X, and then 833. If you just have put out the numbers, it's not gonna show for me. If you can just send the code one more time because I can't find it. Let's see. Yes, you're still here. Exactly like Klogat said, you have to write it like that, otherwise it's not gonna show for me. You're still here, Boyd, no worries, we're waiting for you. Just send me your ally code and we'll take a look at your account. Okay, nice. Thank you one more time for sending the account. My apologies that I missed it. 413-426-921. And let's see. Thank you, George. After you finish other guys, I will go for you, of course. And congrats, Jeff, on the JAC win. This is very important. So we're currently looking at Boyd's account. He and his brother is going for SLKR, so we're gonna see a lot of first order characters right here. So you're looking really good. Kylo Ren Unmasked, Palpatine Kylo Ren, General Hux, and you basically have most of the characters up and running. Let's just go into first order and take a look. You have Oh, you almost finished for your SLKR farm. You only need to get those 4 up and running, and then I think it's you had your Palpatine up and running, and you have you should have your veteran Smuggler Han up and running soon, of course. And yes, Boyd will take a look at your brother's account after Klogat, and then it's George, and then it's your no after you it's Klogat, and then it's Jeff, and then it's your brother. So, well, you're really close to SLKR. You have all the remaining characters at gear 12. Let's take a look at your ships. Do you have unlocked Hux yet? No. You have not, from what I can see. I hope for no show. Let's see. Okay, so I think your Executrix is the one using the Fleet Arena together with your Genosians. Or maybe your Huns too as well. So you have your TIE Silencer, you have everything up and running. So you should be able to start going for Hux's finalizer soon, I think. If you take a look at the other characters you have Savage at R5, which is great. He's a fantastic character. Very similar to yours, Jeff. Yes, this is also how my account used to look a couple of years ago when I went for SLKR as well. But it looks like you're on a good path to SLKR. You have some Phoenix up and running, which was a good and like one of the best teams in the day. You have General Kenobi, you have Traya. Nothing special to say. You have taken some good decisions, taking your Savage to R5 with the good Omicron as well, probably getting you a lot of holes in JC, probably winning you some battles as well. Your Geos is also pretty well geared. Nowhere is Dusk. Hopefully you can join us some other time. I was super happy to have you here, and your account was really nice as well. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys, and I'll see you next time, Dusk, hopefully. Yeah, you need 7-star Executrix, Boyd. Just keep grinding, bro. You're gonna get it someday. Eventually, everyone gets 8 to 7 stars. You have some good bounty hunters as well. You have Bosk up and running. Let's take a look. You have some good bounty hunter team. Maybe try to get Grief Karga up and up to 85, level 85 together with Mando, and then you can have a really staple bounty hunter team. Anything else you want me to take a look at, Boyd, before we moving on? You want me to take some look at your mods or something? I know when you're this GP you can't have too many great mods, but if you want me to take a look at them, I'll take a look at them, and I can give you some recommendation on what to farm in the future, maybe, if you want that as well. But it's up for you to decide. I'm just gonna wait for your response a little bit to take a little bit closer look at your account. You have a Soul at 7 stars. You have some nice 7-star Jordica 7 stars as well. Rex at 4 star. You have Hunter at 7 stars as well, which is nice. Not a lot of people have that. Trey at 7 stars, nice. And also at these levels and these GPs, credits is the worst thing you have. I have so much trouble. Mods and a few DCs I have. Okay. We can take a look at the datacrons first, and then you can just let me know which what characters you want me to take a look at. So the few datacrons that you have, this one is probably for your first order team. A lot of defense. This is exactly what I would go for if I had the first order team as well. Probably nothing special that you can have here that's gonna boost the first order team, except to maybe try to get this to get the 15% max health and max protection one here if you can. The defense is great for the first order team. At the start of the battle, Steve has gained retribution for 3 turns, which can't be dispelled. This is not going to do anything for the first order team, but basically you have nothing else that you can utilize here. So overall, good DC for your first order team. Welcome back, Tank. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you back, to say. Let's take a look at this. Some critical avoidance, critical damage, lights out. Ally start the battle with protection after 2 turns. It looks alright, but it doesn't matter because I don't think I have any light side characters at Relic, so they're not gonna do anything. Any specific character you want me to check out, Boyd, before we're moving on to Klogat? You use this one for Savage and Force Over. Okay, then I understand. That actually makes sense. I think I have the Dedicron for my Treya with 200% armor penetration. Wow, dang, that's that's a shit ton of armor penetration. I have to give you that. So Boyd, what character do you want me to check out? Savage. Let's just check out Savage. Probably a lot of health. Yes, of course, a lot of health. Mainly just focused on health, which is great. You don't have to have a lot of speed because it's all about survivability with this character. When you get better mods, just try and bump this up to 100k, but as I've already stated, I know it's hard to get the really good mods when you're this GP, but considering you're at 1.8 million, this is really good. Let's just take a look at your Killer Mask and your General Hux. Probably a lot of defense. Oh, you actually won for critical damage on your first order crew. This is not something you see so often, to be honest. I would recommend maybe a full defense set or maybe a defense health set with just making him as tanky as possible, but you have a lot of health and protection already on him, even though you have critical damage and health sets mod on him. But when you get SLKR, you just want your crew to Calorana Mask to be super tanky, so try and bump these up to 100k if you can. Speed is not necessary for this character if you don't want it, and critical damage is not necessary for this character since I don't think he does any has any good damage on him, but it depends. I don't know how it is in the lower stages of JC, but I recommend defense health set mod on him. Let's take a look at your Palpatine. Critical damage and health as well, some speed. I think I would go with, instead of a critical damage and health mod set up here, I would go with speed and health. No, not speed and health, I would go with speed and potency. I would try to get to 250 speed. Health and protection is not super important. You want to have a lot of potency, you have some. Try to get this to 100% so you can apply as many debuffs as possible with your Palpatine, because he can inflict shock on his basic, and you can stun if he can stun with his special here as well. So I should recommend you to do a speed potency here. Try to bump this up to 250, get this to 100%, and then you're good to go. Let's take a look at your Hux, and then I think I'm gonna move on to Klogat, I think it was. Dank, I throw Trey Omi, Savage Omi, Nihilus on defense, what the Omi, and no one has beat it. Yeah, that team is insane. I also have that on my defense. I wish I had them at Relics, but I only have them at Gear 12 everyone, so I have my Trey at Gear 13, Relic 3, but the rest is Gear 12. Let's see. For your Hux, speed and tenacity, which is good, this is what you need. Try and bump the speed up to around 300 if you can. I'm gonna say it again, I've said it a few times now. I know that it's hard to get the great mods. It is GP that you are at, but try to bump this up to 300 when you get more advanced mods, but still this looks pretty good. And that's basically what you need. You want him to have some survivability, which you have. And I can't complain, it looks pretty good actually. So I think I don't need to check anyone else. I'm just gonna check your Bossk. Health and defense, pretty standard. So a lot of survivability and some speed. Looks good. It looks good for you, Boyd, actually. Just keep doing what you do. Or not what you do, just keep farming for SLKR. And then when you get him, I would probably recommend you to start farming towards your Executor or let's see. No worries, Boyd. Of course, I'll do this, guys, for you. You have some. You have a lot of characters 7 stars, but you have none geared up. So you have some. You have Padme as well. You have some good options to choose what you want to do. Probably I would recommend you to go for maybe start going for gas or something like that. So otherwise it looks good. 12 gear 12 Astra. Yeah, George is good. Gear 12 Astra is needed for the Phoenix team if you want to put him. Any set recommendations? Oh my! I just saw your chat now when I went out. Sorry. Well, I think I would recommend that you give Seiras to your Padme, maybe your Bad Batch. I can see that you had your Hunter 7 stars, but I'm gonna give you some recommendation. I'm gonna say Padme, Traya for the Omicron, which is both Seiras on Traya is good. So Traya, Han Solo, so you have 7 stars. It's a great Seira to have. Just basically, if you have Kenobi's Seira is also good to have. So just try and gear up your characters you have at 7 star and try to get them to level 85 and gear them up from that. So now we're gonna move on to Klo'Gat. I'm just gonna check if you're still here, Klo'Gat. If you are here, it's your turn. We're gonna take a look at your account. Let's see, I'm just gonna type it in. I'm gonna wait for you to respond to see if you're still in the chat. Otherwise, we're moving on to Jeff Bezos. Okay, Klo'Gat still, so we're gonna move on to him. Then we have Klo'Gat, then we have so now we are on Klo'Gat, and then it's Jeff, and then it's George. So Klo'Gat, as we can see, you have Executor, which is nice. You're gonna get a lot of crystals from this Erodium 3, nice gas. Jeff is gonna get it after Klo'Gat, so Jeff is next. So as you can see, Klo'Gat, you have really good. You have Lord Vader as your first Galactic Legend, which is awesome. I'm gonna give you an extra star for that. So Lord Vader gas, nice Piet, because you have your Executor. You have Separatist, you have Wampa as well, which is nice. Embo, Omicron. You have your Bad Batch up and running. All of them have Seiras. Then you have the Tusken Raiders. Omicron as well. Okay, so you're a German Klo'Gat, but you're in an Austrian guild. Okay, nice. Also, you have Cal Kestis up and running, which is awesome. Fantastic character to have. Traya, try to get her Omicron now if you have some spare Omicrons. I know that it's hard to get your hands on those. Emphasis, nice. Fennec Shand. Sir Junda at 6 stars and Omicron as well, nice. 1 billion stars out of because of Lord Vader Savage. Nice one, George. Savage Omicron as well, which is nice. Oh, you have a Merrin also, nice. Merrin and the Night Sisters can actually 2-shot Jabba in Grand Arena, so love to see that you start working on her. And you have Tusken Chieftain up and running as well. The Tuskens are a real pain in the ass in JAC with Omicrons and everything, so nice that you have him. And also Admiral Akbar, which is a staple Omicron in Grand Arena. If you take a look at your Datacrons, we can see that you have the Canderos. Canderos probably use this as for your Lord Vader, I think. No, you use this for your Old Republic, so looks good. A lot of protection, a lot of defense, and some offense as well. So this looks really nice. Okay, Traya gets an Omicron after the checks list. Okay, lead on Jedha, Cal, and 3 on Malicos. Well,
I understand that. It's very, very good that you have everything cleared out what you want to do. Let's take a look at this one right here. Um, Health, steal, critical damage, 50% max cut and max protection. They have 60% chance to dispel all debuffs on them. I'm thinking that this might be your Lord Vader Datacron, because it's a lot of survivability, some health steal, and some critical damage. I haven't checked your other ones, but this looks like it could be the one. Two-shot Jabba with Knights and then Bounty Hunters, yes, of course. Then we have another Old Republic, but I think this is your Lord Vader. It looks really, really good. Let's see what you have here. You have the Cody, I didn't see you have him up and running, but this is great for your Bad Batch team. Some critical chance, armor penetration, critical avoidance, and critical damage. And yeah, that's your Lord Vader Datacron. Okay. So this looks pretty good as well. Let's take a look at your Kanan one. Protection up. Try to get this. I don't know which one you use this for. Maybe for your Jedi, but try to get speed up on basic. Because that one is actually really, really good. Protection up is also pretty good, but I would recommend speed up on basic. This one is also really, really good. And you have a lot of armor penetration, so this looks like an offensive Datacron for maybe your Jedi, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just get on over to your modding. I'm gonna go through your Lord Vader, your Gas, and your Admiral Piet, and then if you want me to check out someone else, please just let me know in the live chat. But we'll start with your Lord Vader. And here we can see you have went with a speed and health set, which is something I recommend if you want. Okay, that's your current Gas Datacron. A lot of health and a lot of protection as you want when you're rocking the speed and health mouse setup. A lot of speed. Trying to bump this up if you can. Maybe 560, 570 if you can. 192% critical damage is really nice. The speed is not bad at all. It's great speed. I'm just saying if you want to make him even better, to make him even harder to beat on defense or better on offense, try to bump him up to 560, 570 if you can. And the damage is looking alright. As I've said, try to get him to 12k damage if you can, but then you might lose out on a little bit on your health and protection. But depending on how you use him, if you use him on defense, I would say that you modded him perfectly. If you use him on offense, try to bump his speed up a little bit and his damage if you're gonna rock the speed health. If you want to, otherwise, if you want to use him on offense, just throw on a critical damage health mod setup or offense health mod setup to bump up his damage. Other than that, it looks really, really good. But based on what I've seen, it looks like you're using him on defense. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Your ARC Trooper mods are pretty good. Offense on him. Okay, I'll take a look at him as well. Let's move on over to Gas. So you also went with a defense and offense mod setup. A lot of protection, I like that. 240 speed. Also, again, depends on how you use him, defense or offense. For offense, try to bump up his speed a little bit, but on defense, it looks really, really good. I like it a lot. You have a lot of damage on the normal damage, and the special offense also looks really good. Let's see how your potency is. You have a lot of potency as well, so he's probably gonna get a lot of his debuffs out. So yeah, looks really, really good on your Gas. As I said, depending on you're using an offense or defense. If you use an offense, bump his speed up a little bit. Other than that, you can keep in as it is. He is on defense, but when I get Kenobi, he gets critical damage and goes offense. Nice, Klo'Gat. Let's take a look at your Piet, speed and health, which is great. A lot of speed, 335. Health and protection, he's quite durable, which is nice. And that's basically what you want from him. You don't need the damage or anything on him. You just want it to be speedy and have some survivability. So very well modded Piet, and I have to say. let's take a look at your ARC Trooper. You said you had some good offers on him. You have some potency and critical damage. I think you just misplaced this one because offense and critical chance is the way to go on ARC Trooper, I think. Let's see, he's durable. He doesn't have to be super fast. Yeah, oh my days, this is really really good. Almost 13,000 damage, and his special offense is almost a 10k as well. So very well modded ARC Trooper. The only thing might give him some more speed, but it's not. He is not one of those characters that actually needs the speed. But other than that, he looks fantastic. It looks really really good. It looks like you know what you're doing with your modding. So if you don't want me to check out any other character, and we're gonna move on to Jeff Bezos' account. Let's see, Jeff, are you still here? I'm trying to look for your ally code here in the chat. There, I found it now. So if you're still in the chat, just want to let you know that it's your turn now if Kloga does not want me to check out some other character. So we're just gonna give him a minute to respond. You just have a lot of offers on him. The turn is what I need him for. Okay, good. Great, Jeff. Great to have you here still. It's your turn in a minute. Then I think it's George, and then after that I don't think we have anyone else. Then we can take a look at our Grand Arena and see how we're doing. Klogat, are you satisfied, or anything else you want me to check? Any advice or anything? I think you already said that you were going for a job, if I'm not mistaken. Or are you going for someone else? It looks like you're going for job at least. You have Fennec, and then you had some other characters up here. You have C-3PO. Okay, it's Jeff's turns now. Okay, good. We move on over to Jeff. Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that, Dank. So Dank was the first one. We didn't check his mods and Datacron, so Jeff, I'm sorry once again. We're gonna have to check Dank's mods and DCs because I missed it last time, and we've done like 3 or 4 when it's his turn. I forgot about you, Dank. Sorry. Can you please send me your ally code one more time, and then I promise you, Jeff, it's gonna be you. Please don't sue me. Kenobi, then Cal, then probably Leia. That sounds good, Klogat. That sounds like a really good plan. So, okay, Jeff first. Okay. If you're sure, Dank, because it was your turn, but we do Jeff then, if it's okay with you. Then we check your mods, and then we check for George and 232. Sorry, Dank, once more. I forgot about you. It's not intentional. I like you, bro. Trust me. Yeah, Astro, it's true. I'm not used to having so many people commenting on the stream, so... And I'm also quite new to this. I'm sitting with my phone at the same time, just scrolling through the live chat, trying to find everyone's ally code. I'm just a basic streamer, guys. I only have one monitor. I'm not like Arnold. So yeah, but here everyone, we have Jeff's account. It has good, almost a 2-minute GP, and he has unlocked Supreme Letter Color Ren, which is awesome. And we can see that he just said in the chat that he's working on Rey and trying to finish ships. Where we see the SKR over here, we have some Cyan, we have the Finn and everything. We have Trey Omicron, so Sorry Bliss Omicron. This is really nice, Jeff. Sorry Bliss is one of the best characters, free-to-play characters in the game. So if you don't have her, try to gear up as Jeff has done. Big plus for you there, Jeff. Are you using her on your defense on JC? I think she's probably getting a lot of holds for you, isn't she? Because I don't think a lot of A lot of players are used to this one. Yo Tom, what's up bro? Welcome to the stream, happy to have you here. We're doing some Rust reviews at the moment, and stay here as long as you want. Send me your ally code if you want me to check out your roster one more time. I think I've already checked your roster once, or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But either way, if you want me to check out your roster, please just send me your ally code and I get to it as soon as I've finished these ones. But back to Jeff's account, as I said, Sorry Bliss, a big plus for you here. She's a great character to have. Let's see, you have the Finn, and you said you're working on resistance. You have CLS, nice. You're gonna get defense when I get relics on the resistance. Okay, nice. George, why I feel so trash when I see 2 minute count with GL and I have 3 minutes, still no G. George, actually, I got my first GL when I was at like 5 million GP, so the GP doesn't have anything to do with how you're going with your Galactic Legends or anything like that. Everyone plays the game differently and at their own pace, so don't worry, you're gonna get your GLs. Astro, is Sora good with JTR? Do I need to gear up Finn as lead for you? Want to have for Sorry Bliss, you want to have the Finn lead together with Sorry Bliss and the Resistance Hero Finn, Poe and Finn, and then optimally you will have either actually Rose Tico is quite good with her tenacity up, and what's her name? The tank, the woman. Let's take a look at her. Let's see. Yeah, Holdo. It's the perfect lineup, but he has Rose Tico as well, so it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at his ships. We can see, of course, he's gonna have the Finalizer. He's still working out to get his 7 stars. Try to, if you can see, you have the TIE Defender here. Try to unlock Chimera if you can and get the TIE Defender up and running, and then you have a good counter for Executors on JAC. But other than that, it looks pretty stable. You have Hunstooth as well. I love it. Great ship. Probably the best ship in the game. Thank you, Dank, for sending the ally code once more. I will take a look at your account shortly. Boyd, is it my brother next, or is it someone else? Boyd, I think it's after this. If we're right now checking Jeff Bezos' account, after Jeff, it's gonna be Dank. I'm gonna check his mods and his mods and his datacrons and try to give him some suggestion on what to do for the future. Then it's your brother. I think no. Then it's your George, and then it's your brother. I'm trying to keep up because there's a lot of things happening now at the same time. So I'm super sorry. I'm saying it once again, guys. I'm super sorry if I miss something. Please just remind me in the chat if I miss something. Just a couple of mod checks, if you don't mind, of course. What characters do you want me to check? We can. I'm gonna start with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren because this is probably the basic one. Speed and health, which is the basic on him. A lot of speed, a lot of health, which is required. A lot of critical damage. I like that. A lot of damage as well. So just by looking at it, your SKR is perfectly modded. You can mod him 2 ways. Either you can go for offense and health, or you can go for speed and health. But I would say that this speed and health that's what I'm rocking on my main account also. And I would say the speed is really good, health is really good, and the damage is really good as well. So probably when you get him to R8 and or maybe R9, then you're gonna have a lot of damage, probably around 13k. So this is really good modding for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Any other characters? Jeff, you want me to check out? And you're free to play also. Happy to hear that. It's always super nice when you get your Galactic Legends free to play. No worries, George. I'm not nervous at all. I just don't want to disappoint anyone by letting them wait too long. So, as we're waiting for Jeff's response on if he wants to see any other character, we can take a look at his datacrons. Thinking this probably is the one he's using for his SLQR. What is good speed for Hux? Okay, let's take a look at that. You have him health speed, which is great. You have 291. I would say you want your your Hux to be quite fast, so around 300 if you can get into 300. I would say like 310, 320 if you can. Everything depends on if you can or not. And so you want your Hux to be... you want to first have SAQR do the stun. Then you want to have your first order officer faster than your Hux. So you want to have him like 1 speed faster than your Hux. So you want him to pass on over the return to SAQR, then you do the poke, and then you get Hux, and then you reset his cooldowns, and then you can do a poke or siphon once more. So SAQR go first, then you want first order officer, and then you want general Hux. Other than that, it looks great. And as you said, you're already planning on farming for Ray, so you're at a great place, my man. Keep up the good work. Anything else before we move on to Danks, mods, and Didicrons? Okay. Okay, Jeff. Thank you for sharing your ally code with us and everything, and your account. Great free-to-play account. Keep up with the great work, man. And you're gonna have Ray in a second. So let's just move on over to Dank once again and take a look at his mods and his Datacrons and try to give him some advice on what to do in the future. So 832, 688, and 773. And let's just search and see what we have here. Okay, so now that we're here, Dank, which character do you want me to start with? Or do you want me to just go through random characters or anything? And Dank, I think Jeff said that he is going for Ray, if I'm not mistaken. So guys, this is Dank's account if you're new here to the stream. And we can see that he has all of the Inquisitors unlocked already at 4 stars, 4 million GP. I mean, the Inquisitors are at 7 stars and very well relicked. Okay, so Dank wants us to check out his small, and he unlocked him yesterday, and just check speed. Okay. So offense and health. Let's see. You have him at 248 speed. I would recommend that you get him to around 330 speed. 300 speed would be nice, actually. I have my Maul at 303, I think, because I only use him with my Lord Vaders, and basically when Lord Vader does his unshackled motion, Maul gets a turn straight away. So that's why you don't need him to be super fast if you use him with Lord Vader, but if you want him using with Mandalorians, you're probably going to use him have him around 320 speed, 330 speed if you can. Just Jeff, anything I can help you with? And just George, he has Grand Inquisitor and Starkiller only at 4 million GP. That's really impressive. I must say, one of the most impressive accounts I've seen at 4 million GP. Yeah, other than that, your Maul looks good. A lot of damage, a lot of good special offer as well. Okay, you don't have the Mandos, but you're throwing with Seer. Okay, but then I understand it. And of course, when you use them with Seer unit, you don't want it to be fast as well. So when you get the Mandalorian team up running, or you get Lord Vader, try to bump his speed up to at least 310 speed if you can. But now that you're using with Seer Junda, you don't want the team to be fast. You want the team to take a lot of hits, and then they do a sick amount of damage. So yeah, that's the advice I can give you on him. Any other specific character you want me to check out? Okay, Jeff, no worries. let's see, you have Treya, nice, and Dash of course because of Starkiller. Savage R5, no Ceras on Jedi Knight Luke. Just trying to get some Ceras on him. Dank, any other character you want me to take a look at? Before we move on to your Datacrons? Otherwise your account just looks very well rounded. Jedi Knight Luke. Okay, Datacrons and Jedi Knight Luke, okay. Okay, so offense and critical chance, which is basically what you want on him. You have a shit ton of protection, which is nice. Try to bump up his speed, because at least when you get his Zeta on his leader ability, you want to have some speed on him, at least around 200, but you have a lot of protection on him, which is nice, a lot of survivability, and you have quite good damage as well. So that's really nice. Really nice. Thank you, Tego, for your ally code. I will get to you as soon as I've done Dank, and I think it's George's brother before that, and then it's you, Tego. So stick around, and we'll go for your account next. But back to you, Dank, trying to get some more speed up on your Jedi Knight Luke. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. And try to get some Ceras on him, of course, man, because he's so really good when you get the Ceras on him as well, because you already have him at Relic 6, so try and give him some a little bit more speed and put the Ceras on him. Nice, George. We're gonna take a look at your brother's account straight after we watched Danks here, so that's the advice I can give you for your Jedi Knight Luke, and we're gonna move on to your Datacrons and take a look at them. We can see you have a lot of Datacrons for only being at 4 million GP, which is awesome. I really do like it. Let's see, this is probably the one that you're using for your Inquisitors, if I'm not mistaken. At least it should be the ones you use for. I thought a slower Luke caused enemy mercy speed. Well, that's also true, but you want him to take some turns depending on how you want to use him. I think when you're using on Jedi Master Luke, you want him to be quite fast, so he can use his repulse as many times as possible to stun the enemy teams and try to get him to get some retribution and stuff like that. If you use him in the leader slot, I'm not too sure actually, because I never use him as a leader slot. I only use him together with Jedi Master Luke. So yeah, but that's why, because that's why I say trying to get some speed on him. Otherwise, it looks great. Let's see. This is probably one you, as I said, you'll probably use for your Inquisitors, which looks nice. A lot of health, a lot of critical damage, which is nice. Let's see. Max health and max protection, good. 220 speed is enough. Well, Astro, I think you're right. I think I have my JKL somewhere around that 200 threshold or something like that. And I think you are the man to speak for JKL, because if I'm not mistaken, you're a big fan of him. Or maybe the profile pic gives you away. But yeah, Dank, your Datacrons looks really good. You have a lot of max health and max protection, what you want basically. At least on this set right here. I think you have 4 already from the ones I'm taking a look at. If we look at these ones right here, is for your Jedi, I suppose, with some armor penetration. I think this should be for your Jedi Knight Luke squad, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of armor penetration, which is really good. Let's see, this should be for your Clone Troopers maybe. Phoenix squad, yeah, looks decent. Recover 2% protection, so... okay, the first one you used with Treya, okay, so... Actually with Treya, okay. Yeah, JKL is your favorite Astro, I know. Okay, so the first one you use with your Treya. So your Treya, Savage and Nihilus, I think, if I'm not mistaken, which looks, yeah, it looks really good. This would be super annoying to face on defense, but the foresight makes them hit like a missile. Yeah, I can imagine that, bro. Maybe I need to get this one for myself. Well, Dank, your Datacrons also looks really good. So very well balanced account, good mods for the most part, and very good Datacrons also. So I think you have a lot of it already figured out. I don't think you need my advice on anything. I think you're doing great. The only advice I would give to you is try to get at least some Galactic Legend if you can. But other than that, really good account. You're doing really good, bro. Keep up with the good work. Let's see now. 200 armor penetration. Yeah, nice. No worries, Tank. Anytime. Just happy that you're here on stream with us. And now, George, we're gonna go into your brother's account, and then we have Tiago Typo. Maybe I pronounced your name wrong, and I'm sorry for that if that's the case. So here we have George's brother, which is also going for SLKR. He is 3 million GP, very well balanced. He has this Vader, which is probably one of the best characters to have early in the game. He has Darth Revan and Malak, which is awesome. And Dank 2 months onto Jedi Master Luke. That's great. Happy to hear that for you, bro. It looks like a very well balanced account. Jedi Knight Revan as well. Some bounty hunters. Duke is hideous. Maybe it's not going for SLKR. Probably it's going for Sith Eternal. Okay, that's you, George. Okay, so the previous one was your brother then, I guess. So this is you. Okay. So, sorry guys, this is actually George's account, 3 million GP, and the other one was his brother's. And then I'm mistaken, then you probably go for Sith Eternal on this account because of the characters that you have already required. Oh yeah, boy, this was your brother. I messed it up. After Tego is your brother's boy. No worries. So this is George's account, and then we do Tego, and then we're gonna do Boyd's brothers. I messed it up a little bit, but it doesn't matter. You don't have a brother, George. Sorry, George. Well, sorry for the miscommunication, but otherwise the account looks very good. As I've said, now you're probably going with Sith Eternal. At least from what I can read from the characters you already have. You have Vader, Palpatine, Dooku, Maul, and you're gearing up everything else that probably needed for Sith Eternal. Where's your Jedi Knight Anakin? He should be here somewhere. He should at least be one of the characters that you gear up. But and Piet, of course. Yeah, Piet is here. I saw that, and it looks really good. Any specific characters you want me to check on your mods on, or Datacrons if you have those? Let's just take a look to see where your Anakin is at the moment. Is at 6 stars at the moment, so you're working on him, which is great. So Sith Eternal, then you should be able to gear up yet, and then you can go for the Executor, which is awesome. Then you have both good Fleet Arena, and you can do well in Squad Arena as well. It's not that necessary anymore, but you have good staple teams in Grand Arena. Check my Vader and Piet, of course. So we take a look at your Vader, potency and offense. I would go with potency and critical damage, but offense works well as well. You have some survivability, which is good. 244 speed. Try and bump this up to 280 if you can, but 244 is enough, and you have good damage on him, which is great. A lot of damage, especially on special offense, and you probably have a lot of potency. 81% potency, which is great when you land those debuffs with this ability block here or the damage over times, and then you can do the Killing Blade. So yeah, the mods on your Darth Vader looks really good. Just try to bump up the speed a little bit, otherwise it looks really good on him. You're close to 7 stars on your Anakin. Okay, great. Then I understand why you prioritize your other characters first. Your Vader and your Piet. So we have speed and health, which is the ones I would go for as well. 266, since you can get 6 out mods, this is really good. I think No, I don't think I know. This is really good because 266, 107 speed on only 5 dot mods, I think it is really good. And you have some survivability on him as well, which is all you need. Potency, you don't really need them that much, but yeah, Upiet also looks really good. When you get him to Relic 8 for Executor, bump up the speed to 330 or something like that if you can. But 266 on 5 stat mouse is awesome. Your Thrawn, Palpatine and Savage. Okay, we'll take a look at your Thrawn. You went for critical damage and speed. I would maybe go for speed and health, I think, but speed and critical damage also works. You have good survivability on him, some good speed, almost as, I think you have maybe a little bit faster than mine, maybe, actually. I haven't modded my Thrawn too well, but 283 is good. If you can get him to 300 is even better. Otherwise it looks good. You don't need... Thrawn is not about damage, it's mostly about supporting his team with the Fracture and giving out bonus turns and bonus protection to other allies. So good modding on him. Try to get him faster if you can, but otherwise 283 is really good. Your Palpatine. So you have speed and tenacity. I would recommend that you go for a speed and potency for the reason I stated earlier, that you want to get those debuffs out with Palpatine's basic. With you get some shock, and then you can stun with second ability, and especially if you have Mara Jade, you can get you can do like 12 turns in a row with him. Trying to change the tenacity to potency if you can. Otherwise, the health protection looks good, the speed looks good as well. The potency, try to get that to 100% to land those debuffs on the other characters. And the damage looks good as well. You don't need to have him too much damage, because he is mostly about applying those debuffs on the enemy team and taking a lot of turns with his if you use Palpatine together with Mara Jade, for example. So change the tenacity to potency, try to get the potency to 100% and try to get speed up to maybe 280 if you can. Otherwise it looks good. Okay, you're gonna change the Palpatine mod. Okay, I can see that now. So it was Savage, right? Let's see, where do we have him? Am I blind or something? Let's see. There we have him. So you modded your Savage for defense and speed. I would mod him for straight up just health. Make him super healthy. You don't need the protection, you just want to make him super durable with a lot of health. You don't need Savage to be fast, because he's going to be counterattacking and he's going to be taunting, so you just want him to be super durable with a lot of health, mainly health, and you can throw on some protection if you want, but mainly health. Don't have a defense, speed, health setup on him, throw on a health setup on him, and then the damage doesn't really matter, but you want him to be as tanky as possible, and the more speed you have is great, of course, but you don't need him to be fast. Trying to get a lot of health and protection on him. And if you can get some tenacity on his secondaries, that would be great as well. So I recommend you changing this to a full health mod setup with a lot of health and protection on him, with some speed, and try to get some tenacity on his secondary mods. Not no speed, I just mean that speed is not super necessary for him. You can have him around 180 if you want, or 170. I just want you to realize that you want to have a lot of health protection. So if you have some mods that you can bump up his health and protection, but you lose some speed, then it's worth it, because Savage is mainly just gonna be taunting and eating up the hits. He's not putting out any debuffs, and he's not putting out any super damage. So yeah, that's my recommendation for you. Any other character you want me to check out before we move on to Tego? Boyd says no full health. What do you mean, bro? Otherwise, George, it looks really great. You're close to Sith Eternals, just keep moving. check my Revens and crew. Of course, we can do that. We can start with your Jedi Knight Revan. Critical damage and offense, which is great. You have a lot of survivability on the guy. Some speed. Try to bump this up to 300 if you can. 263 is good, but 300 is better if you can. I use, I think, speed and health on mine, or speed and critical chance. I just want my Revan to be fast because for me, he is better off just helping up my team with the Master Strategist or Direct Focus, but otherwise it looks really good. Let's see here. Otherwise the damage looks good, and the special offense looks good, so just trying to bump up the speed if you can, otherwise it looks really good. And guys, I'm gonna be back in 1 minute, so please don't leave the chat, please don't leave the stream. I'll be back in 30 seconds, starting from now. So guys, I am back now. Just needed to do something really quickly. And yeah, as Asher says, you need to be cautious. JKR shouldn't be too fast. Average cat should still be faster than him. That's correct. So where were we? We were at JKR. Now just take a look at your Darth Revan. So you murdered him for critical damage and potency, which I can understand. I think I went with speed and critical chance in mind. You want him to be quite fast. 258 is actually quite fast. So 258 is good. You have a lot of potency, 81%. You apply a lot of debuffs with Revan's specialties. Try to bump this up to 280 if you can. Otherwise it looks good. And try to bump up the damage a little bit, but when you get into relics, he's gonna bump himself off. But it looks decent. It looks really good. So yeah, you can rock with the critical damage and potency set if you want. Like I use speed and the critical chance, but it looked good, bro. Actually, really good. And let's just take a look at your Kylo Ren unmasked. Defense, full defense, which is understandable, and that's how I modded him as well. A lot of health protection, try to get him as tanky as possible, and you have some speed on him as well, which can be needed. So I would say that you modded him, your Kylo Ren unmasked pretty good actually. So I wouldn't change too much here, maybe trying to bump up the health protection a little bit, but other than that, great, bro. Great. Let's just take a look at your tenacity, and your tenacity is quite good as well, and the defense armor is good as well. So yeah, bro, you're doing great. The only thing, as I said, try to bump up his health protection if you can. Otherwise, it's good, really good. Okay, so I think that was the last character for George. Now we're gonna move on to Tego, and then we have Boyd's brother. Let's see, Tego, where do we have your 944 672 and 493. Tego, so now we're gonna move on over to you. Can you also check Trey Malik and see a little bit my ships? Okay. We're gonna move back onto you then, George. I think my live chat is working a little bit too slowly for me sometimes, but that's because I'm new with the streaming and everything. But but we'll take a look at it. We move on straight onto you. 994. Okay. So 862122 and 493. 994. Okay, no 94. Okay. I got you. Take off for the next round. We're gonna check George's Malak, Treya Malak, and look a little bit at his ships. So the Treya is over there. So you went for offensive tenacity, which is good. A lot of health protection. Try to bump up her speed a little bit if you can. Speed is always nice to have, but 224 is good for Treya. She doesn't need to be super fast, but if you get it to be a little bit faster, it's good. Potency, you have 70%. Nice. You have a lot of tenacity. Good. A lot of damage, so she can do a lot of damage on her special ability, which is nice. And you have almost 9,000 in special offense, which is really good. So I would say that your Treya is looking really good. She had a lot of tenacity. She's quite durable, almost 100k in health protection. And you have 224 speed, which is good. I would say you don't need to change too much with your Treya. This looks actually really good. Yeah, boy, that's probably true. I might be too far away from you guys, so that's probably why. And let's move on to your Malak. So you went for critical damage and defense. I would change that for health and just straight up health. I think you want to just make him super durable. You want to have some speed on him. I think he's drained the life and deal damage to target them equal to 100% of their max health and gain a dark effusion. Let's just see which if it was the, I don't know. Let's see. I'm not actually quite too sure now how I wanted to mod Malak, but I think I went with a full health mod setup. I can't remember why, really. I have to go and check after this. But from what I can see, I just wanted to make it more tanky. You have some tenacity, maybe try and bump up tenacity maybe 80% if you can, because the more they can resist, the better it is. And the more tanky it is, the better it is also. But don't want to give you too many advice on Malak because I'm not too 100% sure how I modded him. I have to go and see. Exactly as Astro just mentioned in live chat, 100% tenacity on Malak, so you can solo Padme teams, and that's true also. So at least 80%, 100% if you can, but 80% minimum I would recommend. And let's just take a look at your ships. Let's see, you have Malevolence, you have the Chimera. Try to get Chimera to 6 stars, and then you 7 stars, then you can have a good counter for your for executors if you come up against them. If you have the TIE Defender, which you have, which is pretty nice. So you have almost everything geared up. Try to gear up Versi a little bit more, so you can utilize the TIE Defender to 100%. But the main thing I would say to you straight away is get your Chimera to 7 stars and then start working for Executor, because I think, yeah, you were going for City Toronto, so you're gonna gear up Piet either way. So get your Chimera to 7 stars, so you have a Executor counter for your JC, and then after that you should try and go for Executor. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Let's see if you have any Galactic Republic. Try to gear up your Anakin's fighter and your Ahsoka Tano fighter. Get her to 85 ASAP, so you can utilize your negotiator. I missed that you didn't have the negotiator. Maybe you have it unlocked soon, or it looks like you probably went for your separatists first. So you have those. Try to get them to 85 since you already have the Malevolence. Let's take a look at your separatist. And you have Vulture Destroyer as well, and try to get Hyena Bomber since you went for Malevolence first rather than Kenobi's Negotiator. So first priority, get Chimera to 7 stars. Second and third priority, work on your Malevolence, and your separatist ships and try to get Executor as fast as possible. So that's the recommendation I would give you. And yeah, when I finish here, I will do what you say. Okay. Great, George. So I think that's it. I'm gonna give you a few more seconds so I don't leave before you want me to check anything else. Before we move on to Tego. If Tego is still with us. And then we're gonna finish it up with Boyd's brother's count. That's all, thanks. Okay, George, no worries. I'm just happy to try and help you. Sorry for the inconvenience with leaving your account before you were fully done. So yeah, great. Your account overall was great. It was good. It was good balance between geared characters and under-geared characters. But yeah, just try and get Sith Eternal and then work on your ships and try to gear up the main characters such as Han Solo, General Kenobi, Trey, and all of those. Trey you already have, but those characters. Okay, Tego, nice. We're gonna move on to you now. So you had 994. Now we typed it in correctly. 672 and 328. So everyone, this is Tego Taipu. He's in the guild The Dead Spot in the Force. Nice name. In Carbonite 2, looks like a free-to-play account. 1.3 million GP. You're looking really good. You have gotten the most important characters. You should be able to climb up in Grand Arena fast because you have Savage Omicron, probably getting you a lot of holes in JC, I would imagine. You have Palpatine. You have Mara Jade and Thrawn and Vader, which is a great Empire team. You also have, okay, you are free to play, nice. You have Piet up and running. You probably look going for Sith Eternal also. You have Vader, Palpatine, Veer, Stark, Tarkin, Thrawn. So, and Duke also, so you're probably going for Sith Eternal as your first GL, if I'm not mistaken. Also, your Anakin is geared up to level Relic 5. You also have Jedi Knight Revan, which is awesome. You have Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron already, which is also awesome. This is one of the better free-to-play accounts I have seen. So Sith Eternal and then Executor, perfect. Very well thought of. To try and dominate the fleet arena with the Executor is a great step for any free-to-play character. And also you have already Mara Jade at Relic 5, so then you're only 3 more characters away from unlocking Starkiller, so that is actually really cool. So we take a look at your ships real quick. You have your Anakin's Era Starfighter, nice. Let's see what capital ships you have. Chimera, Executric, Endurance, and Home 1. I'm gonna give you the same advice as I gave George, trying to get your Chimera to 7 stars, and if you have a TIE Defender, which I can see you have, try to carry it to level 85 and gear up this ship as much as possible, and then you have a good counter for future executors that you will face in Grand Arena. And also try to gear up what capital ship are you going for in the guild events? Are you going for the Negotiator or Malevolence? Depending on which one you're going for, you should be gearing up that faction. As you can see, you don't have geared up your Galactic Republic, and you probably should have been started to gear up your Separatist, and I think you're going for your Malevolence. I would recommend you to go Malevolence before you go for Negotiator, since it looks like your Separatist ships are more geared up than your Galactic Republic ones. The only one that is geared up is Anakin Starfighter. But other than that, it looks good from your ships. Any specific character you want me to check out on your mods? Before we're moving on to the final roster review, which is Boyd's brother. Mara, Vader, and Savage. Uh, we'll start on your Vader. So you went with critical damage and offense, which is great. I went with critical damage and critical chance and critical damage, but critical chance and critical offense works. You have great survivability on the guy. You have a lot of speed. I think I have 280 on mine, but 260 is really good. A lot of potency. I like that you can get a lot of debuffs out there. A lot of damage, great critical chance, 67%, which is good. You have a lot of special offense as well. So I would say that your Vader looks really good. Try to get bump up the speed a little bit more if you can to 280, 300 if you can, and try to bump up the potency a little bit more if you can to be able to get the debuffs out. Great to still have you here, Boyd. We're gonna check your brother's account after we checked these Savage and Mara Jade for Tego. So if we look at his Savage, we can see that he has modded him for a full health setup with a lot of health and protection, which is how you should mod him. You have some speed on the guy also, which is great. You have some tenacity on him, which you can try and bump up a little bit if you can, otherwise it's good as you have. Damage you don't really need on the guy, 6200 is still good, and 4500 on his special offense is also good, but this is what I mean. You want to have your Savage really tanky. You want him to survive as long as possible. And here you see George. You can still have some speed on the guy and still get some good health protection on him to make him survive a little bit longer in the battles. But yeah, the Savage is really good. Try to bump up the health a little bit if you can. Let's see what you have on your primaries. I would probably try to put my primaries to all of them to health instead of offense and speed. So yeah. Question: you said full health for Malak. No, I said I don't remember how I modded my Malak, and that's why I didn't want to give you any advice on how to mod your Malak. I need to go and check how I mod my Malak, but I can't remember. I think a full tenacity set would be really good for him with a lot of health and protection, but I need to check, to be honest. I need to double check. I'm not too sure, to be honest, but I would say probably tenacity or a health set with health to combine with tenacity would be the way to go with him. Since you wanted to tank, because you know Malak is a tank, you want him to taunt and take a lot of hits before you use his force strain. Let's see, you said Vader, Savage, and Marjade. Yeah, full health for Savage, not for Malak. Let's see, for you Mara, speed and offense, speed and health, I mean, which is great. Of course, Tom, I have always time for more roster reviews. No worries, just put out your ally code and I'll do you after Boyd's brother. So you can see you have a lot of survivability on there, 130k plus health and protection, which is good. A lot of speed, 314. If you can get, as I've said a lot, almost every character, if you can get some more speed, that's good. But 314 is more than okay, so really good. The potency is 67%. Try to bump that up to at least 80-90 because you want to land those speed debuffs on the characters, and you don't need to have any damage on the character because this is mainly a support character for Palpatine and Starkiller. So I would recommend that you try to get a speed potency set with potency here as your main, which you already have, but just to try to bump up the potency a little bit. Otherwise the speed looks good, the health and protection looks good, and everything looks good on Mara Jade. So yeah, I don't have anything more to say about your account, Tego, unless you have something else. You have some other character you want me to check out? And thank you for sharing your ally code with me, Tom. I will take a look at your account shortly. Okay, I will do what she said. Okay, thank you, Tego. And if there's nothing else, we'll move on to Boyd's brother, and then we'll move on to Tom. Okay, that's all. Okay, no worries, Tego. I'm just happy to help. Okay, so now it's time for your brother Boyd. Can you please send me his ally code? In the meantime, I'm just gonna take a look and see if our opponent has showed up yet and see how he's doing. So our opponent still hasn't showed up yet, and there's still 1 more hour to go, and we'll see if he shows up or not. Klogat, of course I'm gonna accept you, bro. Of course I'm gonna accept you too, bro. Klogat, you're still here, bro? I'm not not Klogat, I mean Boyd, you're still here. We need to take a look at your brother's account. Can you please just send me his ally code? I'm gonna take a look at them. And then I'm going for your account, Boyd. Tom, I mean. Okay, thank you, Boyd. 361 857 and 254. Okay, so it looks like your brother is also going for SLKR, which is great. He has Savage at Relic 5 and Omicron, which is great as well. He has the Phasma Omicron, also really great. First Order Omicron, nice. And it looks like he is working on his Bounty Hunters as well, probably for Executor maybe. He has Piet also. Brother is typing now, by the way. Okay, Boyd's brother, nice to have you here with us. Your account is looking good. I can see that you're going with SDKR, of course. I can see that you're geared up your Bounty Hunters as well, so you're probably going for your Executor after SDKR, I would imagine. That's probably what I would do for. And yes, Astro Savage is a very popular Omicron nowadays. Let's just take a look at your ships to see how you're doing. Let's take a look at your Bounty Hunters to see if you're ready to go for your... so yeah, you have your Bounty Hunters at 7 stars. So you're starting to get ready for the Executor event. You only need IG 2000 or 200. I don't know what's named it. Probably 2000. So then you're good to go. Let's see. You have TIE Fighter up and running. You need to get him to 7 stars, and then you need to get the other ship as well, the TIE Bomber, to 7 stars. But you're looking good. Currently just farming into Imperator because I'm grinding the Finers and it's a pain. Yeah, I understand you, bro. Imperial Troopers. I mean, the Finalizer is just really annoying. Let's see your Forsters at the moment. Let's see. Let's take a look at your first order ships. Your first order ships actually looks pretty good. You need to TIE Dagger is not necessarily needed for the Finalizer, but yeah, you're looking good, bro. To be honest, the only recommendation I would give to you is that when you're done with your SQR farm and you got Finalizers 7 stars, you can start working on your Piet, because Piet and Executor, because I think you can get very high for the Fleet Arena. And yes, I can see that you have all the relics and everything else done, and everything is finished for your SQR. You only need to get the Finalizer to 5 stars, and I know it's a pain. I did it myself, and I hate farming ships, but it has to be done because it's sometimes the difference between winning and losing in JC or in territory wars or etc. But yeah, I would say that your account looks really good. Probably after SQR you should be going for Sith Eternal, because you already have Emperor Palpatine, you have Vader up and running. Let's see if you have started to get Piet up and running. So yeah, I was on. Maybe you have your you didn't have your Bad Batch 7 stars, and you have Thrawn at 7 stars as well. So yeah, Astro ship sucks, but it's really important. But I would recommend that after you get SQR, you should start working for your Executor, and then you should go for Sith Eternal, Boyd's brother. That's the recommendation I would give you. Otherwise, I think it looks good. You just need to farm a little bit more ships to start getting ready for your Executor journey and start gearing up some characters as well. Is there anything else you want me to check out on your account before we move on to Tom's account? If you have any data cards you want me to check or any mods or something like that, I'm happy to try and help. And Astro, just so you know, I haven't forgot about you. We're gonna test the Lord Vader thing later also. Okay, of course we can check out your first order mods. Let's see, let's just start with Kylo Ren Unmasked. Health and defense, of course. Some critical chance as well. This is the first time I see this. You have 3 different mods. I didn't even know that this was possible. Crazy. Well, you have a lot of health and protection, which is good. Try and bump it up to 100k on either of them, because preferably health, because he's gonna be such a tank with a lot of 100k on his health. But otherwise it looks pretty good. I don't know why you have the critical chance up there. To be honest, maybe it's because when you get SQR you want to be able to critical hit the opponents to try and get some more alt charge for your SQR. But other than that, it looks good. Decent speed on him, good health and protection. Just try and bump some of those to up to 100k. Let's just take a look at your Kylo Ren. George, I chose to go for Citadel because he didn't have any ships. Well, yeah, that's a good reason actually. So you modded your Kylo Ren for critical damage and potency, probably to get some debuffs out. You don't need to have a lot of speed on him because he can solo the most things. Health protection, nice, really durable. Good damage and good special offense. How's your tenacity? 585. Okay, so that's also pretty good. Potency 70%. So Kylo Ren is normally I would say that you can mod him similar to how you mod Malak. You could go with a full tenacity mod setup and just make sure he doesn't get any debuffs on him, and just use the special the outrage, get say it on outrage, or if it's on a mega, I'm not quite sure, but use this one and you can solo a lot of teams with a lot of tenacity on him, and he's just gonna carry the battle. But this looks pretty good on him, critical damage and potency, which is quite nice. I'm not sure though, you would need a potency, just a stun. He's gonna inflict a stun either way, so it doesn't really matter. The lash out doesn't put on any debuffs. It's just this one that puts on a healing immunity. So I think the 75%, it's just 75% all the time. I don't know, I don't think it's gonna get any higher if you have more potency on him, but I think you could change out the potency for tenacity or something, or just make it a whole tenacity mod setup. But other than that, I think it looks really good. And also, before I continue, guys, if you want to check out where you can find the best mods for the best character, go to swghga.gg, I think is how you pronounce it in letters, but basically it's Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.gg, and then you can look up the best mods for each character, and they have some really good suggestions. And basically what I'm saying is basically what it says over there on. But moving on to General Hux, you have speed and health, which is nice. You don't need anything. He's durable, speedy. Try to get him to 300 speed when he gets SQR. That's all you need. I mean, he's gonna not put on any debuffs or anything like that, but good. Try to get him to 300 plus speed if you can. Make sure that your first order officer is faster than your General Hux by 1 speed if you can. Onto Sith Trooper, speed and critical chance, nice. You want it to be fast to do the special ability, this AoE all the time. This is really good if you're going into a 5v5 battle in JC with SQR. and you can get a lot of alt charts, especially with his critical chance. Let's see where we have it. Here 56%, try to bump that up to 70 or 80% if you can, otherwise it looks really good. I'm just gonna take a look at the ones that you're gonna need for SLQR. The other ones is not that important, to be honest. Your potency speed. As I said, you want to have him a little bit faster than Hux. Good survivability on him, and you don't need so much other than that. Only survivability and speed to give when you get SLQR, to give him more turns. And I think I'm gonna take a look at, so we checked you, and you. Who else? We don't need to check those guys because those are not relevant for SLQR, but yeah, Boyd's brother, this you modded it pretty well actually, I have to give you that. Let's see. And George, how's the following Arnold's Farming Guide act going? It's going great. We put out episode 3 I think 1 week ago or a couple of days ago, so if you haven't watched it yet, please go and check it out. It's going good actually. We're doing great progress on that account. We are currently almost finished to getting all our Imperial Troopers to 7 stars, which is great. No worries, Boyd's brother. Please join the stream anytime you like, and I'll try to answer your questions as often as I can. But back to you, George. The farming guide is going great actually. So now we're gonna move on over to Tom's account, which is the final roster review for now. Then we're gonna try out some things for Astro, my brother Astro. He has been waiting a long time now, so it's only fair that we try some things for him out. And here we can see we have Tom. He is in Bronzium 2. He is 3rd in his Fleet Arena rank, which is very good. This is awesome, perfect, well done to you, Tom, to get in top 3. You get a lot of crystals every day, I imagine. But as we can see, you have a gas at Relic 7, which is great. Savage, Omicron, and Relic 5. Savage, I think everyone that we've been checking out today has their Omicron on their Savage, and Omicron on Traya as well. And we can see that you have a real staple account with some really good Omicrons on your Qui-Gon. And mainly, I think you have the best Omicrons that you can put on the characters that you have. I can't really see you probably going for SLQR first. Yeah, close to finishing SLQR. After that, I want to go for Lore, but it's probably better to do Executor first. You're right about that, Tom. I can see that you're close to finishing SLQR, and given that you're already at 3rd place in Fleet Arena with your Negotiator, you're probably gonna be 1st place every time with your Executor. So go for SLQR, then start farming for your Piet simultaneously as you're going for your Lord Vader. If you take a look at your ships, we already know that you have the Finalizer at 4 stars. You need to get him to 5 stars, and then you have the Negotiator and Executrix at 7 stars, which is great. Try to get Chimera up to 7 stars, as I've told other ones to have a good counter for other Executors out there. And you have your TIE Defender up and running as well, which is great. Try to gear up Versio to at least gear 10. Then she does can do a lot of damage. Of course, yours, I can accept your ally request. We'll do it shortly after we finish Tom's review here. So Tom, just by looking at it, it looks like you know what you're doing. You're 10 more short finisher. Okay, nice. But just by looking at your account, it looks like you know what you're doing. You're already top 3 in Fleet Arena with your Negotiator, which is great. You get a lot of crystals for free, which is awesome. Keep doing that, man. Is there any character you want me to take a look at your mods or anything like that? I think I've given you the advice on what to do. You go for SLQR, then Executor, then you can start going for Lord Vader if you want, or if you want to go for Sith Eternal, since some of SQR's and Sith Eternal's requirements overlap with each other. But other than that, I don't think I have any more advice to give to you if you don't want me to check out some of your mods. Okay, gas mostly. Okay, we'll take a look at gas then. Try to get the last Zeta in to show someone. So you're going with the offense and health set, which can be good. You have a lot of protection, which is great, and speed is good also. As I said to the other ones, so to get it between 280 and 300 depending on how you use them. If you use them on defense, this is okay. The damage is good as well, and the special offense is also good. Let's see the potency, 65%. If you can get some potency on your secondaries, try to bump it up to at least 75 or 80%, depending on how you use them. If you use, as I've said already, if you use them on defense, this is good modding, but if you want to use them on offense, try to get the speed up a little bit and try to get a little bit up of potency. Potency is going to be great for both offense and defense, so yeah. Okay, you're saving the Zetas for SQR, that's understandably. Yeah, but the only thing I can say to you is bump up the speed a little bit if you can, and get a little bit more potency. Otherwise, it's looking really, really good. Let's take a look at your 5s and your Rex. So your Rex, you go for the speed health, which is great. You have 307 speed, which is awesome. You don't need to have more health protection, because when you have him with gas, he's not going to take any damage away. So the speed is great. Of course, you can always get more speed if you like, but 307 is awesome, and then you don't need to worry about the damage. But with Rex, it's mostly about speed and the survivability, and both of those are good on this particular modding. So don't change anything there, unless you can get some more speed on him. Otherwise, it looks good. Your 5 is here. Defense and health, which is a good choice. You have a lot of health and protection. Try to bump those up to at least 100k on either of them, either health or protection, just to make him as tanky as possible. And 5s don't really need speed that much. You only want to make him as tanky as possible with a lot of health and protection. Try to get some tenacity on your secondaries if you can get that. Let's see, I missed the tenacity here. 60% tenacity. Try to get that 70-80 if you can with the secondaries. And trying to let's see, where do we have the armor? Where is the armor? There we have it. So the armor is quite good as well with the defense. So yeah, it looks good. The only thing I would say about your 5-star, to get tenacity up a little bit, so he doesn't get so many debuffs on him. Not so much speed, and or you can have speed if you like, but try to bump up the health and protection to at least 100k on one of them. Yeah. Other than that, this looks great. Any other character you want me to take a look at? So let's see. Boyd, may I please have your ally code? Of course, Boyd, I can share it with you in a second. And then I think we're moving on to Astro's thing, where we're trying to beat a Jabba without a maul. No worries, Tom. It's just fun for me to try and help you guys out. I'm just happy that you want my advice. Hopefully you can get SQR soon and keep and destroy some other Galactic Legends in Squadron and JC. So no worries, and thank you for staying in the stream. And for you guys that, if you want to add my ally code is up here. So if you want to add me, I can't guarantee that I will be adding all of you. But I will try to add so many of you, because I only have 35 more spots open. But if you want to add me, I might accept you for a while. If I do account reviews, Androsana, yes, I'm doing roster reviews at the moment. Do you want me to take a look at yours? I can take a look at yours after I've done some testing here in Squad Arena for Astro, if Astro is still here in the chat. Astro, I'm calling you out, my brother. Are you still here? I think I'm gonna start trying out your things now, if we can find a decent Java team here somewhere. Let's see, where do we have a Java? We have a Java in 13th slot. Have we any other Jabas in the arena shard? And of course it's going to be 2 slots behind me still. But Astra hasn't responded yet, so we can still wait a little bit for him. Let's see, let's just accept that one. And until Astro comes back into chat, and we can take a look at our grand arena is looking like. So Sling is his name. He still hasn't done a attack yet, which is weird. Still nothing. And Androsani, if you want to do a roster review on your account, please just send me your ally code and take a look at that. Okay, he's just started now. Hello, Sir Maximum. How are you, bro? Everything well with you? And welcome to the stream. No, there was no specific question, Astro. I was just seeing if you were still here in the chat, because I think I was gonna try the Java thing out, but I was just looking at my arena ranking, and we just have a Java 2 slots behind us, and we have one in 13th slot, so I think we have to wait a bit and see if the one in 40th slot can climb up a bit. Welcome to the stream, Sir Maxim. Oh, I already welcomed you, but I'll welcome you a second time, so welcome one more time. You already sent me a invite things with Google Pictures. Let's see. I don't have any invites yet. Maybe I've already accepted yours. But let's see. Our opponents has started attacking, and let's see what he can do. No worries, I can wait. Okay, great. Androsani, if you want me to do a roster review, please send me your ally code here in the live chat, and I'll take a look at it straight away. So our opponents have started attacking. He's working. He took out my Darth Malgus team. One-shotted it probably with a gas, or is it Eternal? I don't know. But we still have Revan, we have Palpatine and Mara Jade together with Starkiller, so hopefully he does not get through all of them. Let's see if I don't think he's here and attacking here. That would be very weird. You game by. Sir Maxim, what do you think is the best Lord Vader team if you don't have Maul and want to save Darth Vader? The best Lord Vader team without Maul, and if you want to save Darth Vader for another team, it should be... Thank you, Androsani, by the way. I'm gonna take a look at your account in a second. So the best team should be, without Darth Vader and Maul, is Lord Vader, Royal Guard, Thrawn, and then probably you want to throw in crew, and then you probably want to have someone else, preferably Stormtrooper if you have him geared up, or Piet, but Piet you probably want to save for Imperial Trooper. So Vader, Royal Guard, Thrawn, Kylo Ren unmasked, and then you can just, if you want to throw in Piet, you can do that. If you want to throw in TIE Fighter Pilot, you can do that. Or if you have Stormtrooper up and running at Relic 5 or so, I recommend that you throw him on. Otherwise it's Nine Sister if you have her get up, Shore Trooper, and that's basically the best lineup that you can get if you don't want to use Vader or Maul together with Lord Vader. I hope that answers your question, Sir Maxim. Please, if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll try to answer it as best as I can, but let's just take a look at Androsani's account for the time being. Let's search. Oh my days, you have a Relic 9 Serene Kyber 3, the same as me, nice. So 7.5 million, you have 3 GLs, you have JML, Kenobi and Silver Eternal, nice. Malak and Malgus at R9, so it's safe to say that you're probably going for the Leviathan. And you have Revan at R8 as well, so you're most definitely going for the Leviathan. You have Starkiller as well, great. All 3 Omicrons the same on Malgus, great. Wompat's Relic 7, nice. Savage Omicron, nice. Tusken Raider also. Dash Rundar. You have Trey Omicron as well. Well, bro, I must say that your account looks really well. Let's take a look at your Tuskens, since that's a really good team as well. You have, you started to gear them up, which is great. The Tuskens have become one of the best teams in the game as of recent, with Tusken Chieftain and Tusken Warrior coming to the game. So you're doing really, really good. Let's take a look at your ships. Fury Class Interceptor, nice. You have Executor. Do you have Profanity? No, you didn't have Profanity, but it doesn't matter because I think you're going for the Leviathan, and that's how it looks also when I look at your ships. So yeah, bro, you're doing great. You have TIE Defender also with first, you at Gear 12. Does he have Conquest Boba Fett? Let's take a look. I would bet my money on that he has. Let's see. Yep, he has him. There we have him, Boba signing off Django. So in 3v3 together with the Tuskens, he is a menace. So bro, yeah, understanding, I have to say that your account looks really, really good. I don't think you need my help with anything. I think you're doing everything great. Just keep on doing what you do. As for the modding, I think you're doing great as well. 585. Yeah, you just by looking at your Kenobi, I can see that you don't need my help with modding also. So overall, your account is really, really good. The only thing that's lacking is maybe the profanity. It's the same with my account, but I'm working on it, and it's safe to say that you're working for your Leviathan, so you're probably not gonna miss profanity. So yeah, bro, great account. And Leia is your new big farm. Yeah, bro, the same for me. After I'm working on my profanity at the moment, and when I get profanity, I'm gonna go and get I'm gonna get profanity, and I'm gonna go for Leia as well, I think. Let's just see if he's continuing attacking. No, he has stopped attacking. Let's see if he shows up or not. But we can take a look at how our profanity looks. And just to say again, understanding, your account is really good. You don't need my advice on anything. Just keep on doing what you do. Leia looks very attainable. Yeah, that's for sure, Astro. I think she's gonna be one, like Jabba, one of the most attainable characters in the game. So yeah, it's good for us. It's really good for us. Let's see if we have some things that we can buy to ease up this for us. Let's just do that. I also must say that I do enjoy the Crate Dragon Raid changes with the currencies. We can buy a lot more things now, a lot more easier. You just have to wait for Scout to be formed and for Drogan to be added. Yeah, the same for me. I went quite hard on my Rex, so we got him to 5 stars, almost 6 stars, but I didn't go and do anything on my Nisa or my Scout Trooper yet, so we have to wait to see. Those are probably the ones that are going to take the longest. Hoping for Leia and maybe Jabba by the end of the year. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in the same route. I'm going with Profanity, and then I'm gonna go for Leia, and then we'll see if I'm deciding to go for Leviathan or Jabba. Though I haven't decided yet. Let's just take a look. George, gotta go. Jack and fun in the stream. Had fun in the stream. Next stream is when the next JC starts, right? Just George, that's what I am thinking. We'll see, maybe I'll just pop in a stream here or there doing some roster reviews or just hanging around with you guys, but expect that the next stream is gonna be when the next JC comes out. And happy that you stayed for us with us so long, George. It's been great to have you here. Let's see. So let's just do this. Let's just do that for now. Let's see if we can get some nice things for our Admiral Radis. So we can gear him up to gear 12. Thank you. Man, these gear changes is really nice. See you, George. Have a good night or good morning, and I'll see you next time, bro. Let's see if we can get something for this. 2,500, nice. And now we only need to get Mark MK5. You know what? Let's just do this. 260. Can I? Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. No, I didn't see that, Boyd. Thank you for stopping by, bro. It's been really fun to having you and your brother here. You're welcome to come back if you want. But if I don't see you again, hopefully you can join the next stream. Have a good day or night wherever you are in the world. I see you, bro. Let's see here. So now we only need to take our Outrider up to 7 stars and my 3 more characters of gear 13. Let's just take another look at the Grand Arena. Yo, Tom, my brother, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day. See you, Boyd. Tom is, for you guys that don't know, just unlocked Lord Vader recently, so give him a round of applause. If you want, I don't have any sound effects, so I have to clap with my own hands. So, but yeah, yeah, that's true, Astra. But to be honest, my patience is not the best. Let's just see here. Do we have any Jabbas? Can we get any Jabbas, please? Jabba, where are you? Rank 13. No worries, Tom. You deserve it, bro. Let's see. And the chat is showing their appreciation as well. Thank you, chat, for that. Man, can't this guy just hit me or go up once? Anything. Ugh, so annoying. Let's see, he still hasn't done any attacking. But while we wait for an eventual Jabba to jump ahead of us in the squad arena, do you want to see anything else? Any other jail testing? Any other or something like that? Or any, if someone doesn't have gotten a roster review, send your ally code and I'll take a look at that as well. Since it's not, it's a game where it's hard to do too many things at the same time. But I'm up to do anything if you guys want to see it. In the meantime, I'm just gonna see if there's something I can do with these characters right here. Do we have something? Nope, we did not, unfortunately. Let's see. Of course, Tom, just send your ally code here in the chat and I'll take a look, bro. YBS, welcome to the chat, bro, or welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you comment later, so I think this might be the first time you're here. If I play other games, yes, I play some other games, but it's mainly like Call of Duty. I play some FIFA as well, just stuff like that. I just play some other PC stuff. Only Up I've tried a few times, but I don't really like it. But I played Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order, also. Pokemon I've tried also, sometimes quite nice. Quite nice game to play in and relax. But yeah, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes is what we use, or what I mainly play most of the time, and that's what I make YouTube videos on. But if people would like to see other things, then I would be up for doing those as well. So here we can see the lovely Lord Vader. Unfortunately, no ultimate yet, but probably you're gonna have it in a couple of more days or more weeks. But as you can see, Tom is at 2.8 million. He has already unlocked Lord Vader, which is a great achievement, I must say, because to unlock Lord Vader at this low GP is really tough. So big ups to you, Tom. It probably took a lot of time to farm and acquire all of the relics required. So good job and well done. We take a look at the modding for Lord Vader. We can see that it has went for speed and health set, which is great. A lot of health protection, awesome, and also a lot of great speed. Very good. 580 is gonna make the other teams regret that they faced him. A lot of critical damage as well, and great damage as well for only being at Relic 5. I think when you get to Relic 7 and Relic 8, then you're gonna be able to take his damage to 12k. So great. Yeah, Astro, this account is really impressive regarding the GP. So Wampa, Omicron, Qui-Gon, Omicron, Droidic Omicron, you're doing really good, Tom. Very well. You have your Piet also, so now that you have your Lord Vader, you should be able to start farming for your Executor, and in the meantime you can just try and get to Chimera if you want to have a cheap Executor counter. But yeah, Lord Vader is absolutely awesome. Yes, his Lord Vader is absolutely awesome. We can take a look at his primaries if you want, Sir Maxim. No worries, Tom. Your account is brilliant. So as Sir Maximan said, we want to check out the primaries on Tom's mods. So we can see for his primary here we have offense, because that we cannot change, and here's going to be defense, because that we cannot change either. Here is probably going to be protection. Yes, it is. Protection primary here, and we have a potency primary here. I will probably change that for a protection or offense if you can, but I can understand why you want to have that, because you have a lot of speed on this one, so you can stick with it for the time being. But if you want to make Lord Vader a little bit more thicker or hit harder, either protection or offense here, because his debuffs are you're gonna put on his debuffs anyway. So protection or offense here, and critical damage here, which is awesome. This is gonna make him hit even harder when he gets to his ultimate. So great job. And it's probably going to be speed up here, which is also great. Then you have some nice really nice protection percentages here, and some extra protection with critical crit chance and some tenacity, which is great. If you could get like for example a super good speed secondary with like 28 speed or 29 speed, then you can have a primary with protection or offense if you like. But for the time being, this is fantastic modding, really good. So yes, Sir Maxim, this is Tom's modding for his Lord Vader, and I have to say for it's really good. I'm really impressed with the speed that he's come up with. 580, so he's probably in the top 10% fastest Lord Vaders in the game. So very well done, Tom. Great job. Is there any other character you want me to take a look at while I'm still here looking at your account, or do you feel satisfied? And I really don't think you need my help with going forward, because it looks like you already know what you're doing. And also, guys, Tom is my audio guy, so if you have any specific music requests for me, I'm gonna try and also put some music into my streams. So if you have any music suggestions on how I want to do, I'm glad to take some suggestions, and I'm gonna speak a little bit with Tom about that. I will get to change in the cross, and I think that's all good again. I really appreciate this. No worries, Tom, and thanks again, as always, for being great, and thank you for also fixing some audio for my videos on my channels, on my channel. It really means a lot for me. So unfortunately for us, this guy has come back and started attacking us, and it looks like he's probably gonna go through our top wall. Let's see, he has dropped the battle here on our boss, which is great for us. He's dropped 2 battles on our Star Killer, which is also good for us. Hopefully he's not gonna be able to get through this, but looking at it, he's probably gonna be able to do that. Let's see if we can try and just snipe some more banners while we're here. Let's see if we can take away some. So we're probably not gonna be able to take out. Nope, we're not gonna be able to take out any of those teams with the ones that we have. Or no, we're not gonna be able. Yeah, Sir Maxim, you should really take inspiration from that mod setup, because it was great. Let's see, he just got through our bounty hunters, which is unfortunate for us. And we got stuck on his top wall, so yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get the win, unfortunately, guys. I was really looking forward, hoping that we could get 3 out of 3 wins. That would be really amazing, but yeah, it doesn't really look like it. I hate people like this that go super hard on offense and just use 3 or 4 sheep teams to win. Ugh. Just annoys me. Thank you, Tom, my brother. I really appreciate that, bro. Really do appreciate it. Sling is going in for the attack. Once more, we have nothing. Let's just try and get some banners from down here. We have our resistance. We're gonna throw them in. Try and get some work done. Trying to get some banners, just to make life a little bit more hard for him. Let's see. We want to take him out. Nice. Do this. Can get stunned. Unfortunately not. Just do an ability block. Do that. Start working on him again and do that. Thank you, sorry. And now we're just gonna put it in auto and try and snipe some battles. Yes, Astro, I won the 2 first rounds, and as you said, this is probably CG's way of enforcing 50% win and lose rate. But yeah, it's not over until the fat lady sings, and we'll get through this. We got 57 more banners, so he's not out of the woods yet. We're still in this. Hopefully we can survive. Let's see, he's gonna get 219 banners from just winning, so that's just gonna take him above me. Let's see, he haven't used anything here yet. I just hope that he has put his profanity and his executor on defense, but if he has done that, then he's quite stupid. But let's just move on, see if we can take out another team to try and increase our chances of winning this freaking Grand Arena. Let's see, what can we use up against this team? We don't have so much more to go with. Um, we have some rebels. Let's see if we can do maybe something like this. We have some scoundrels. Let's just get into it. Let's see, let's just do that. Fortunately, it was resisted. Let's just taunt for now. Resisted, of course, it's resisted. My god, we lost him already. We're not gonna get anyone out, unfortunately. You got this, buddy. Thanks for the encouraging words. I hope so. I hope we can pull through. I doubt it, but it would be nice if we could. Let me think. He is battling this right now. Hopefully he loses. I beg to God he loses. Probably not though, but let's just throw on our Geos up against this team and let's see if we can get something done. Even though they are trash, let's just do this, trying to get some ability blocks. Okay, let's go. It would be really an achievement if we got through this. Do that. Let's just do that. Get the taunt up back here. We still can't do any hits or something. See if we can get a big hit. That would be nice. Okay, let's save that until we get back to her. Can you show your fleets again? Of course I can do. If you want to see my fleets again, Astro. Let's see. My fleets is here. As you can see, we have an Executrix here with my Fury class Inceptor and some basic Sith teams. That's probably the best fleet that I have. I go very heavy on offense with my fleets. I think the main problem it's gonna have is probably with this fleet right here. I think this is gonna be able to take out pretty easily. Let's see. This is gonna be too annoying. Basically, I think I have nothing for this. I have nada. Maybe just do this. I think I'm gonna throw this team up against this team. Well, you know what? We're gonna go bold. We're gonna try it. No, boss is gonna taunt. Sorry, guys. We're gonna do this. You. And let's see if we can get some banners at least. Probably not, but let's just get into damage immunity. And we already lost him. I'll just do that. Yeah, we're screwed, guys. There's nothing more that I can do, unfortunately. We lost due to him having a super defensive strategy. Let's just take a look if he's keep on attacking. I would just have to hope that he loses one of these battles. Astro, I'm gonna take a look once more to see if we have another Java here or something. Annoying that we don't have Javas. We have one here, but I don't know if it's worth. You know what, Astro, you've been waiting the whole day, so I think I owe you this. We're gonna climb for you. But I just need to make sure that I don't hit my friends. Let's see. The annoying thing is that it's only my friends here. JP Raposa, I need to check if he's in my shard or anything. Let's just take a look. Yes, he was, unfortunately. So yeah, we still have the Leviathan shit with the executive. It's also my makeshift fleet until I get Leviathan. Yeah, bro. I don't have anywhere. I can't put it anywhere else. Which is unfortunate. Now we got through my rebel ships as well. I just get so annoyed because this guy does literally have to do zero things to be creative to try and win this Grand Arena. Just basic teams, man. Maul the Armorer and Bo-Katan is the new best 3v3 team in officially the new best 3v3 team in Grand Arena. Very, very annoying. But you know what, guys? Since we don't have anything else to do in Grand Arena, and I think we're probably gonna lose this, which is unfortunate for us. And Astro, I'm very sorry, my brother. We still have no Java here to be able to test out. But I'm currently working on a YouTube video to try and showcase how to do it. But yeah, we're low on Javas at the moment. So if there is no one else that wants a roster review, I'm thinking I'm gonna call it a day for this stream. Thank you, Astro. It means a lot for me, bro. I feel so bad that I can't show you things to do when I promised you that I was gonna show you. So guys, if there's no one else that's here in the chat that wants a roster review, then I think we're good for today. I'm gonna give you guys thank you. Thanks for the Google pictures. I really do appreciate it, bro. It means a lot to me. And there we go. Hey, this Sling guy officially won. Congratulations to him on being boring, putting all of his teams on defense. Yeah. And no worries, Tom. I'll see you again soon, bro. Hopefully, and we need to discuss some more music together. But yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for making me having a great time. So yeah, if I don't catch you all in my next YouTube video or anything like that, I'll hopefully catch you all in my next Grand Arena stream or roster review stream. So yeah, with that said, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.